Thank you for the resub.
Ruthie is still on the road.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to Tuesday.
It is literally Taco Tuesday.
Oh, it is Taco Tuesday.
It is.
You made tacos.
Guys, I actually made tacos out of chicken meat that were good enough that Mini Raj wanted a second taco.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I am on cloud nine. I am like, yes, I am the best.
I have made the cuisine turkey tacos.
Turkey tacos!
Hey, Scarlet Air. Hey, you called everybody bitches.
Except me.
Except me.
Except me. I am the biggest
What's that?
bitch of them all.
Yo, it's Purity Through Fire. Icebreaker at the beginning. Let's go. Thank you so much.
39 months of full frontal entertainment.
That's right.
WAPC, let's go.
Let's go. Full frontal
Frontal.
entertainment.
Entertainment.
I love it. Thank you so much, Purity, for 39 months. Dude, ground beef is... All the beef is expensive right now. What the fuck is that?
Not if you hit it with your car.
I guarantee you hit a cow, your car's fucked.
Yeah, well, the car repair might, not be worth it.
Might not be worth it. Hi, Philippines.
Hi, Philippines.
Hi, Philippines.
From the Philippines? You're in the Philippines.
Nice. Hi.
You may be our first Filipino viewer.
At least
that we know
first
of.
one, yeah, that we're aware of.
Well,
Hello.
welcome.
Cheers.
We've gotten most other representations of other countries, I'm pretty sure. Well, there's a lot of countries.
There is a lot of countries. There's a lot of countries.
Gal, we have monkeys too. Get out of that disease monkey island, mama. Grab yourself some ground.
We have the Pennsylvania
beef.
lab monkeys. The Pennsylvania lab monkeys.
The Pennsylvania lab monkeys that are out and about. Straight up Jumanji shit right there. You went to put bacon on a smaller local market and saw it was $12? $12 for a pack of bacon.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I think, all right, I don't know. Here's where I'm at with that, right? So, I've always had, if you ever want to, like, hate your food, if you don't already, like, how your food is produced in America, watch a documentary called Food Inc.
Yeah.
Or don't.
I was going to say don't, because then you're
don't-
going to be like, I only need to eat the best things, and then you're like,
But it costs so much
my
money.
grocery bill.
But I guess what I'm saying is that, like, the way that beef is mass produced in the U.S. is it's so bad to the point where, like, did you know that most of the beef that we eat, like in burgers and shit, was so disease ridden because, like, the cows aren't healthy enough that they have to put them in a washing machine to clean it for consumption.
Yes, it is true.
Think about that for a minute.
Let's not think about that for a minute.
Right?
Yeah,
And I'm like
if you want to, if you're curious and you want to dive into that, feel free. But it's not fun to think about.
oh, you got called in for the monkey truck. We had a good laugh about that story, let me tell you. It's true, though. It's true. So I guess what I'm saying is this. If now beef costs more, it's maybe because those places aren't getting beef produced. Maybe
I would like to think that was the
maybe it costs more because it's actually, a farm-raised cow, which is what we all like to think of, right?
Love to think of that.
You see them in the fields all the time, and those aren't the cows we're eating. A vomits. It's a vms. I mean, I think it's an automatic Piak word, right? So if you just say it out loud, Scarlet Air, and I think you get the gist. Voomps. Voomps. Yeah, I think it's automatic Pia. A fine clippity clop of the English language.
I did some of that. I think it was Friday or Saturday, Cheyenne. I was trying to get some level up my my stream raiders as well.
Yeah, digging it up. No, Raj, you're an automatopoeia.
No, you.
Raj. I don't know what action Raj is. I actually don't. I can't think of it. I can't even, like, act in action. All right, it's charades. Your word is Raj. I just point to myself, like, me? Clippity clappity alliteration. All right. Words I learned but forgot. I'm like a bad musician, right? I know enough to remember the words, but not remember what they're used for or their meaning. Is that an illusion? I mean, an illusion? Illusion? Are you cheerleading? RAJAC ENT. Let's go. You know.
Give me an R.
Give me an R.
Oh, congrats, Lost Sniper, on finishing your season journey.
Oh, nice. I need to do one more. I just haven't done it. One more. What are the things
Conquest?
called? Conquest. I need to do one more conquest. No, it's a spelling bee.
I got tired of lists because Diablo's like a list game, right? You do all these things and you like cross off your list, and I was like, I found it mentally overwhelming this season, so I was like, I kind of gave up. What is it in America? Like, what time is it?
8:48 in the PM.
This is perspective.
All right. So, well, besides making things pretty.
We are making things pretty.
And, stuff. That's what we're doing. But one of the things that we do have to do today is another shulker loader unloader. So we got to pull up the video. Hey! Let's break out the Legos instructions.
Are you okay if I start to go mining for pretties?
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
Go mine for the pretties.
Mine for pretties, because I trust that you can make the shulker loader happen. I have faith, Raj. I have faith.
Got so much makeup dolled up for the stream. What?
Leaving us aghast.
Oh, for the... It does actually look like makeup, doesn't it? It's like... It looks like you're going to some sort of, like...
It's a costume party.
Like a costume party, yeah.
You know, a mime is a terrible thing to waste. It's kind of mimey, I think. All right.
That's you when you wake up? Making cat noises and cat screeches.
You wake up and you're like... "Meow."
You watched the VOD from last night? Mama, we were successful on some crazy-ass redstone shit.
It did. It was crazy.
It's success.
I was like, holy focus, bro. But we did it.
Focus?
Focus.
Fuck us. That's what we were thinking.
Focus.
It cooks things. Be right back. Need food.
Should handle that.
All right, let's find our little vid, guys. We're watching YouTube today. We're content creators. We watch content other people created. All right, let's go YouTube. Sorry, too soon.
Well,
Shulker. So Shulker.
Jordan wants us to come see his hole.
Okay, let's go see. Let's go gaze at. Let's go do a long gaze at Jordan's hole.
Let me finish. I just found a little vein down here. Let me finish mining this thing out first.
Was your content on someone else's vid? Many times actually. Yeah. I don't really care about that. I don't care about that per se. I honestly don't. Like, so there's like a lot of people that like use other content creator stuff and then like
the clip compilations
yes.
and stuff. Yeah.
And as long as you give credit to the broadcaster, I'm okay with that. I'm just I'm kind of poking fun at the big drama session that was there that were the that went along with the Twitch like React people that just like watch content and then like talk about it.
The Master Chef thing.
Yeah.
I understand completely. Well, it looks like I have something to fill up the smelter with already. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's no reason I shouldn't do that, right?
I thought all you had to do is put a screen up and say no infringement intended, and then you can infringe away. That's right, yeah. No offense, but...
No offense. But all the offense is intended.
Did Raj go mining? No. We're gonna go check out the hole. I'm gonna be very honest. I want to assist when we can in ways that we can about this giant big dig. But I think we're gonna get like super burned out. Like,
yes.
Just quite frankly, and I'm just trying to prevent like burnout. Right? Good evening. What's up?
Hey, Makjola.
But it is kind of cool coming over and seeing the progress and stuff. No, I go stripping. That's true. I do. Sounds like I'm not an asshole, but well, okay. I'll tell you a joke, Montrello. Maybe you'll like this. Maybe you'll hate this. So there's two British a British couple adopt a German baby, and after about 2 years, the German baby hasn't said anything yet, right? And they get a little concerned, so they take the baby to the doctor, and they're like, "Well, nothing's wrong. Everything seems to be fine." Oh wait, this is the thing.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Holy shit!
Woo! Friendly blocks, or friendly creatures. Yes, as much as we would like to help, again, like, we would get burned out. I feel like you guys might get burned out watching. Not all of you. But I can understand. I can understand it if... Actually, I'm going to go up right here. I know I can go to the ceiling this way.
I'm just going to do a quick repair sesh, guys. It is pretty loud, yeah. All right, so they adopt a German baby, not speaking after 2 years old. Doctor says there's nothing wrong. Fast forward a few years, and mom brings a nice apple crisp.
And the baby still hasn't spoken.
The baby still hasn't spoken. Then the baby turns to mom and goes, Mother, the apple crisp is lukewarm. And they said, oh my God, you could talk, it's amazing.
Why haven't you said anything this whole time?
And the baby says, up until now, everything has been satisfactory.
That is pretty funny. All right, let's pretend.
These guys are having problems getting in the hole.
What's the problem?
This isn't working very well.
Okay, one of these goes to... No, one of these goes to... All right, my turn. Oh, this doesn't go very far. Ah! That was fun.
I have spacked one.
German babies are the nicest ever. They are kinder or kinder.
They are kinder. I hope you don't take offense to that joke. I just found that one kind of funny. What's Minecraft, Java, or Bedrock? Both are fine. And our philosophy is this: there's no wrong Minecraft. We have always played Java, because we don't like really difficult withers. I'm kidding.
Or is he?
Or am I?
I'm at the bottom of the gold farm. I'll wait for you.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not working so good. Can you come up?
There's no monsters around me.
There might be.
I guess it could be underneath.
Yeah. I don't need much, just a tiny taste.
See you in 3 years. I'm climbing the ladder.
I gotcha.
Here we go. Here we go now.
Pigman grunts angrily. They seem to still be mad at me.
Yeah, that sounds like aggro pigman face. I see a line of them marching toward you.
It's not the plethora we once had.
More like, yeah, Mach Cholo, kind of quiet, or more like, don't talk unless it's necessary.
Seems rather quiet, yeah.
All right, I'm underneath the trapdoor.
Okay, yeah, it's working a lot better now.
I brought all the pigmans to you.
Dingly, 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 dingly.
Unlike Americans, which I guess are like
over verbose.
The loudest people ever whenever they go visiting.
Back with dinner, nice. We'll try to keep it calm for at least another 10 minutes or so, Blake J. Sound good? Deal, buddy?
We'll just talk about nether pork for the moment.
What I appreciate most about that joke was Hermie telling me the joke was funny, so I know.
Eon, that was a funny joke. You're welcome.
Jokes are funnier when you have to explain them.
I know. That's why I did it.
Shout out to old people. Our hearing isn't what it used to be. What?
What?
What did he say? What did he say, Hermie? Sure, sure. Now I'm not gonna.
He said presents. You shouldn't have brought presents.
Oh dear, did I break wings? All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait, look, I need to.
Oh yeah, you repair. You get in the hole.
I am.
Here, let me get up here. I think they're mad at me.
Well, here, I'll hit one.
Nah, I think it'll work. I think it's working. All right, where did he say to go? Yeah,
follow the torches.
Follow the torch from your portal. What is that? It's a gold farm. Also / XP farm.
Yes.
We made this like wonderful Enderman farm, which works. I like the AFK part of this though. I do kind of like that.
It is nice that you can AFK here.
The other one you have to whack their feet, but the Enderman farm works really good. But this is as most Minecraft builds are, it's taking the mechanic known as Pigman Group Aggro and abusing the hell out of it for our own nefarious purposes. In this case, gold drops and XP.
Exactly.
And so we're repairing. How you doing down there? You doing all right?
Almost done.
All right. I am fully repaired.
I figured you probably were.
It's the Pigman rave. Yeah.
All right, let's climb down here.
Fuck that.
What? You're jumping off?
Oh, maybe.
Are you now?
What does Herbie say?
What do I say?
Failure to launch?
Failure to launch? Yeah, I do say that.
So we follow the torch from the portal.
Is this his portal?
Whee!
Where's the portal? Is it in the house?
Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
God damn it, Raj. I don't know where you are. I don't know if this is the right portal. I don't see any torches. Which direction did you go?
Near the gas explosions.
Okay.
I went. Did you have a marker for the big dig?
I do have a marker for the big dig.
If you just go to the roof and like fly towards the marker, you'll see it.
Okay.
Let me just get some. No!
Let me just get some. No!
I don't have enough rockets for this, baby.
I have some. I'll share rockets with you.
Hey, Pretzel, play music. Here. Yeah, we're here. Pretzel?
There's the torches. Hello, Pretzel.
Hello. Whoa. There's more hole.
Ugh. That's just a drop down, isn't it?
It goes straight down, yeah. It's a pretty... I'm gazing at it right now. Gaze at the hole. Pretzel, what the fuck? hell of a hole.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bullshit. Robbed.
Nice. That swag, though, comes flying in. All right, reload this damn thing. What's going on? I confirm that I accept the terms of license agreements. Play music. Now.
That piglin has his disco pants on.
Hermes, where's those rockets? Do you have the rockets?
I do have the rockets. The only problem is we have to go away. They're in my ender chest, so.
I forgot my ender chest. I have ender chest.
Well, I have one, but we have to be away from the piglins, don't we?
Not the piglins. The other ones.
No, the piglins. We have to be away from the piglins.
Not the pigmans.
Not the pigmans.
The lins, not the men's.
Yes, the ones with the disco pants on. Are you safe over there? Ish.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Just put it down.
Okay.
I have rockets. I'm fine. I just didn't bring my thing.
Oh, okay.
Like I have rockets. I just needed. They were in the box.
I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. I'm a little slow. Okay.
Okay. Good to go. This is pretty impressive, guys. What y'all think? A big hole? I'm taking a long gaze into Jordan's hole.
It is. This is a girthy hole.
Whoa!
Oh, we found another cinnamon bun! Yay!
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The Flight of the Navigator thing, where they're like...
When they fly back and there's like...
They're going through time, but it's like lightning storm?
Yes.
Do you know what would be the meanest thing ever?
What?
Leaving one block in the middle of all this.
In the middle of all what?
Like, so when you're flying around...
Handled. Total so far is 38. That's so many. It's not quite like believe in the 12 amounts. I feel like if you were digging at the 12.
38's pretty damn good, though.
Man. This is a big ass project. Whoa!
So what is meant by this heli hole? The heli hole will be a farm for wither skelly skulls.
Holy hell. Oh, come on. Come on. I totally got him. Aw. He's gonna despawn by the time I can actually hit him. Oh, come on. Ah, you're dead.
So all of this is over a little, there's a fortress down there. Sorry you had to abandon the 12. Cheyenda.
What?
How dare... Heathen! Heathen! We find you guilty of hearsay.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemer! It's a nice hole. All right. You know, all right, look. I'm not going to lie. I could gaze at this hole all day. It's pretty nice. It's an
epic hole.
It's a pretty, I went to 14 and found like 9 of them in 5 minutes. Oh, those are just the 12 adjacents. So, there are the apostles. So, okay, that's fine. You know, that's okay.
You have personal experience with other than the 12. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Ah, the beam, it hurts us, not the beam! Ow!
It has to make some horrible sound like that. Oh my goodness. I have a little, like, not digging guilt. A little bit. A little bit.
Well, we can dig, and we will dig,
Well,
but just not only dig. That's the trick, right? That's
I know.
the trick.
That's the thing. I don't really want to. I just feel guilty for not.
That's not a good. That's not a reason.
No, I know. It's very toxic.
That's not a good way to live life. Oh, going for the long bomb. One shot. It's Brandon. What? Wait, is it that one? Let's level up. It's not the one. Brandon. Skip. Thank you, guys. We'll skip it anyway. We'll skip the Brandon songs in the name of...
In the name of not getting muted? Rush, skip. I know, I kind of want to help him out with some of these magma cubes. So many cubes.
Whee! Did you turn your sound back up, Raj? For what? Oh, friendly creatures.
So many cubes. Look at all these cubes.
Oh, wait. That's not how we get to our portal. Am I getting older? Is the supermarket playing better music?
Yes.
Por qué ni los dos? I guess.
Smart Source Radio. Smart Source Radio.
So, me and Hermie, back in the day, used to work at the same supermarket.
We did.
There was a funny, like, I'm definitely going to put this in, like soap opera drama. All right, so I worked in the deli, and Hermie worked as a cashier at the time. And the seafood manager girl had such a crush on me.
She really did.
She really did.
I mean, obviously, you can tell why.
And so
Poor Michelle.
Yes, but Michelle would give Herbie the dirtiest fucking looks ever.
I know, and Raj would tell me about this, and I would go, who?
She was like, I'm not worried.
I wasn't worried.
Grocery store had Spice Girls playing the other day. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. They'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
So
I want some
me
cheese. I want some ham. I want some bread.
Oh my god.
That one was on there too, Raj. Nice.
It was not a Piggly Wiggly. We don't have those in Pennsylvania.
No Piggly Wiggly.
At least where we are. There might be some in Pennsylvania somewhere.
Stay out of the wolves, boys. It's Piggly Wiggly just sounds like a super old store, right? Like, is there actually Piggly Wigglies?
Yeah, they have them at least in the Midwest, right?
Do you guys have them out there, Midwest? The Piggly Wiggly?
Midwest, maybe maybe in the South too. I don't know. Who has Piggly Wigglies?
I'll be honest, I've never actually seen one.
I don't think I've seen one either, actually.
It was founded in 1916, so it's a bit old. Back in 1916, we went down to the Piggly Wiggly to buy ourselves our perishables.
I came down here at a poor location.
Yeah, you're in a wart forest.
Yeah.
That can be a little,
well,
mostly the south, yeah, okay.
Mostly southeast.
Southeast. It does sound like a southeastern kind of thing. A Piggly Wiggly. Oh, bless your heart.
Thor portals? I guess I just fly, bro, I guess.
I've made it back home, Gromit.
I haven't. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese.
Lots of cheese.
There's no cheese and crackers in prison, Gromit.
Yeah, oh, yes, there is. Nope, there's not. 6 inches. 6 inches.
Woo! Right in the lava. Fuck. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Jesus, Hermie.
Jesus Hermie is right. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm okay.
Eat.
I am. Calm down.
Oh, my God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I'm scared for your life. You fell in the lava. That's not good. You don't want to be in the lava.
I fell in the lava. I went out of the lava, back into the lava.
Don't be in the lava.
Okay, we're fine. We're all good here now. How are you?
Right back into the lava. I know, right?
I misjudged that particular landing spot.
I think we... Were you putting something in the smelter before you left?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Just making sure. I was like, carts should not be running if nothing's cooking.
Something is cooking.
Light show's happening, baby. Look at it go. It's amazing.
My stuff is safe. It's right on my person.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I did. I flew right into the lava, like right in there. Like boom.
Ooh, this is hot.
Boom, I'm in the lava now.
On today's PSA, lava, Bernie. Don't suggest going in there. Very, very, very warm on the testicles.
I did not have that particular problem. It was not
Very,
warm on my
very
testicles.
warm on the labia. Let's find our video, guys. All right, YouTube. We want to find. Wait. Let me find the link. Somebody messaged me the link before, and I was like, "Yes, dude, let's go." Loaders and unloaders, let's go.
Shulker
Loaders?
boxes.
Oh.
Your shulker boxes
My shulker boxes. I tell you what I'll do with my
go
shulker
in this
boxes.
top input.
Whoa!
He's going to tell you what to do with your shulker boxes. That's
Whoa.
what he's going to do. That was not my rockets. I know I made the sound. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make the sound, and I'm landing on other things. Okay, we're not doing too good with the flying at the moment. It's fine. It's fine. We're just a little lost. That's all. Just a little lost.
Pro tip that has changed my life, chat. Are you guys ready?
Don't get lost in the nether.
Windows Shift S.
What's Shift S do?
It's a screenshot, but it's like an area screenshot. So you go Windows Shift S, and then you can just like take a screenshot like this.
Is that the new clipping tool?
Snip tool. It is awesome.
The new clipping tool, huh?
Built into Windows. It changed my life, chat. Changed my life.
I still do the clipping tool, even though it tells me clipping tool is moving like 500 times a day.
Little Hermie? Yes, Little Hermie.
Where am I?
You made it home.
A little trouble flying today. It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
just a little Hermie?
It's okay. It's okay.
I thought we were like Little Hermie.
We're
I was
fine.
like,
I know. I'm like, who's
Little Hermies?
Where's little Hermie?
She's not so Little Hermie anymore. She's like definitely an adult.
Skinner beasts. We're the same height, and we could share clothes before the coronavirus 30 or so. Me, not her.
All right, so we need building blocks of any type. Spruce planks sounds like a good one.
Building blocks of any type.
Mini Hermie is Hermie in effigy. That didn't end well last time.
No.
Wait, what is that? Wait, what?
In effigy means to burn somebody.
Oh.
Burn a... I'm trying to remember, but...
She turned me into a newt. Oh, got better. All right, so we need 4 observers. Boom, 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 boom. We need target block. I have one of those. Hey!
Good.
I got one of those. There's an amazing
He's
CCR.
already got one.
We need some redstone. Let's see. We need 2. We need barrels. 3. I have 4. Okay. We need hoppers. 3. Whoa! whoa! Calm down. It's not that exciting. A block of redstone.
Hey, if I'm gonna get excited about, a block of redstone, you let me get excited about a block.
You know what?
of
That's
redstone.
fair. You know that's fair. That's totally fair.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I said okay. Okay. A sticky piston. Uh-oh. Do we use the sticky piston? I don't know if I trust that sticky piston.
I know, right? That's the haunted one.
That sticky piston has the ghost of Redstone Past. I don't know what's up with it. Okay.
Okay.
An effigy is a representation of a person.
Yep.
I think there's context with effigy, though. It's like
there is, and hanging can be one of them. Like, basically, it's a evil thing where you want to do harm to the person.
Oh, so it's like a voodoo doll.
Yes, kind of, but it's more like representative than a voodoo doll. I don't think it's actually intended.
It's not intended to be the thing that is the thing.
Exactly.
Okay, but it's like more of a.
It's more of like a.
Here's the statue of.
Guy Fawkes.
I don't know, whatever. But it's like, this is where we go to like spit at it or something, right?
Yes.
Like it's like that.
That's exactly what it is.
Dropper. The term most used for makeshift dummies used for symbolic punishment and for political protest are the figures burned in certain traditions around New Year and Easter. Oh, okay. So it'd be like the big doll pinata of things that people have at a protest that people like.
That's exactly what
beat
it is.
on or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or put like funny things on a stupid face.
Like did they burn Guy Fawkes in effigy? Isn't that like a thing?
There's Guy Fawkes again?
I think he was.
Isn't it Guy?
Yeah, it's Guy Fawkes. It is. But, you know.
But America.
So, yeah, because he was. They do it in. Guy Fawkes Day is like a French thing.
Guy Fawkes, I
think. French Revolution.
Guy Fawkes?
Is he? He was. No, it's a revolution thing.
Yeah, I don't know this one. Like, I know the name.
I don't remember exactly why they burn it.
Is he like their Benedict Arnold or something?
I think it's something like that. I know my French teacher is
rolling in her grave.
Well, I don't think she's dead.
Well, you probably should have made that effigy of her, should you?
I liked all my French teachers.
He tried to blow up Parliament.
Oh.
So he's an American.
Hey, we don't.
Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see. So if he was American, he would have 3 names. Is what you're telling me? That's an assassin joke.
Yes, I know. It is weird, isn't it?
What?
How everybody calls assassins or
would be assassins by all 3 names?
Yes.
Assassin attempts.
No, I think we should. We're now calling those assassin attemptionation because that's a much better word.
Assassin attemptionations. I feel like a failed assassination attempt is like would be the worst feeling ever, I think. Be like, God damn it!
Yeah, like you tried.
I tried so hard and got so far, but at the end it didn't even matter.
But at the end, they're just going to blame it on me anyway, because it was the CIA all along. I'm a patsy. I'm just a patsy.
As temptations. I think that works. I'm in with that. I'm in with that. Or how much space do we need for this bullshit?
You know, I've never seen that movie. I've never seen V for Vendetta.
I don't think I have either. Should we watch it?
Does it hold up?
In court?
I mean, they're still using the masks as a representation of nefarious activities. Legit though, like my company, we have to like watch these like how to keep your data safe things every year, and every time they're like, don't pick up a USB stick off the ground and plug it into your PC. And then they have the little mask show up, like that's the bad guy that's trying to get all your data. It's amazing. We should watch it. It very much holds up. I wonder if it's on any of our streaming services.
Okay, now now comes the next question. What streaming service may this be on? Might this be on? May this be on?
May it? Will it? Is it?
Midas?
John Hinckley, he only has 2 names. That name sounds familiar and I can't place it right now.
He's the assassin, right? HBO Max, then we do have it.
Sweet!
All right, guys, here's step 1. Place 2 barrels down, like so. Make sure that you don't get in the way of all the other shit that you've already done.
Wait, hold on. V for Vendetta's on HBO Max, but not the fucking Sopranos movie.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about, by the way, chat? What the fuck is that about, chat?
Reagan, okay.
Oh, Reagan's assassinator. Oh, that's...
Rush, I like all the words that you're making up today. Don't stop that.
I just read that. That wasn't me. That was Hambo. That's the assassinator.
Because I think the word is assassin, but I like assassinator.
Is it John Hinckley? One of the two... No, there's 2 women that tried to assassinate presidents, too. What were their names? John Hinckley. Well, you gotta be better than that if you're gonna get a 3 name. If you're gonna use your 3 names.
You have to succeed. Because there was I remember Mark David Chapman assassinated John Lennon. I don't know why I remember that.
Imagine being famous enough that if somebody killed you, it's called an assassination. Think about that. Everybody else is just a murder. You were murdered, right? But you're famous enough that people say you were assassinated. Like, what is the line for that? Like, between murder and assassination?
Or you're even less famous than that is it's missing persons. They don't even know you're dead. Squeaky From.
Squeaky From. That was the other one. There was one that had one of the names.
She was a Manson.
Oh yeah, she was a Manson.
She's a Manson family.
Yeah, she's a Manson family person. Very stable individuals, those guys.
Sarah Jane Moore tried to assassinate Gerald Ford.
There was one that was that had one of the girls had the name that could have been a guy name, right? Do you know what I mean? Like one of those names.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one was she. I saw a stat though that really blew my mind. You ready for this? It turns out that because of all the presidents that have ever existed, the number of attempts and actual completed assassinations, it makes it percentage per capita the most dangerous job in the world. It's
really?
10% get killed or try to get killed, and 20% try to be killed. Imagine you go to the job and be like, 20% of you are either going to die or somebody's going to try to kill you.
Nice.
It's pretty bad stats
hazard pay.
It's pretty high hazard pay right there. What I've been hearing about mostly, and I've watched a few documentaries on this, is all the times that somebody had a plot to do something like this and they stopped it. Because you don't hear about that shit because the law enforcement protected it,
right,
or a failed terrorist attempt or something like that. And I like reading about those because honestly, that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
No, we caught them before they did the thing, right? Because
yay,
we only hear about it after, and then everybody's like, "Well, why don't they catch you before?" They do all the time. In fact, a lot, most of the time.
We just don't hear about it.
It just doesn't make the news because they're like, "Bad guy in jail now," and we're like, "Yeah, boring." We're the American public. We're George Carlin. I like a good disaster. Give me the body count. Right? Didn't Tool have a song about this?
Yes.
Vicariously I. The news doesn't report good things. No, they don't. Because human interest stories don't get a lot of clicks. Be like, tonight at 9, puppy is cute. You know what? Maybe they are doing it wrong. Cute kittens at 9.
I know.
You're like, I'm turning in.
Because ratings.
If the internet has taught me anything, it's a good, unbelievable, not founded in truth drama or cats. It works either way, right? Those are the two major subjects, right?
Yeah.
Kittens at 9. Oh, shit. My steps.
Oh, no.
Comparator. Redstone. Blockity block. Then we do some explanation. Then we have dropper up, an observer, and then sticky. Okay, so it's drop her up, everybody. Don't
Drop
drop her
up.
down. Drop her up.
Drop her up.
Drop her up. Actually, I should probably go through and figure out what this is doing. I actually don't know what it's doing.
Something.
Good. And then sticky piston on top, I think, going
I'm
this
good
way.
at this game. It's doing something.
It's doing stuff. Redstone block in front. Ooh. Are you going to be a problem? Close to a problem. Very close to a problem. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we'll be okay.
Not a real problem.
Remember the 49ers games when Montana used to get Huey Lewis sideline passes? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Observer, dispenser. Okay. All right, Redstone chatty people. Or he's like, hide! Raj asking questions about Redstone. I wanted to see if we could figure out what the purpose of this dropper right here is.
Can't be great for my sword sharpness.
Because he wants a new drug. When it won't make me sick.
So many songs in my head today.
What, that one gets stuck in your head and I need a new drug?
Not too bad, I guess.
How many people, be honest, because I'm one of these people, swear to God the Ghostbusters theme song was Huey Lewis in the News for the longest time. How many people thought that was Huey Lewis? Seriously.
Be honest.
Be honest. I swear to God I thought that was Huey Lewis in the News.
Hope I get a noggin. I don't think I got an. I don't want.
Oh, Silverfish noggin aren't even that good.
They're gross and weird.
They're kind of nasty.
Plus, they're silverfish, so ew.
It ticks and fails to get ready for the observer. So it's just a redstone state update block. That's it, right? Okay.
There was a lawsuit?
What about the Ghostbusters thing?
You need a silverfish noggin for your collection on the subserver? If I could give you our silverfish noggins, I would. Noggin, bro? Bro, that's my noggin, bro.
About the Ghostbusters theme song. I could have sworn it was Huey Lewis in the News for the longest time.
Huey Lewis in the motherfucking news!
And that was Observer out this way, right? I believe so.
I believe.
Oh, Huey Lewis sued them, and then they were settled out of court.
Stop sounding like us, you motherfucker.
You stole my sound. My image. That was The Simpsons, and what was his name? Or no, my personality. It was, what's his name in the glasses?
I'm trying to remember what you're talking about right now. What Simpsons?
Shortly after the release, Huey Lewis and Ray Parker Jr. For plagiarism allegedly had copied the melody, primarily the bass line from Lewis' 83 song, I Want a New Drug.
Interesting. Fuck.
Did we need 2 sticky pistons? 2 sticky pistons! 2! That's too sticky. That's too sticky. They're nerd guy. Elvis Costello.
Professor Prank? Elvis Costello. What are we talking about?
That's who it was. Not Professor Frink. Elvis Costello, where like they go through something. I forget what the thing is, and they break his glasses. He's like, no, my personality.
That's fantastic. They put an extra note in it though. Ding, 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 ding. Totally different. Ding, 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 ding.
I've got that extra note, you know. Ding, 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 ding. We had that extra note in there.
Again. Yeah, just like the Beach Boys and what's his name with the guitar? Fucking Maybelline, Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. All right, that's it. So we just do 2 blocks. Oop.
Speaking of HBO Max, by the way, I don't know if this is HBO Max or Hulu, but there's the Dark Side of the 90s series that I watched one episode of, and it was the Beanie Baby episode because it was like, you have to watch the Beanie Baby documentary. I was like, okay. I remember the Beanie Baby craze, and I can't believe that people were like, oh my god, these are gonna pay for our kids' college. Like, no, they're stuffed animals. They're stupid. Anything mass produced with the intent to be collectible rarely is.
She's got a point, chat. Wait a minute, how did we do this before? It's like glass, then hopper in front.
Hey, listen.
All right, so there's like a thing over top. Bad news for the NFT crowd.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like, it's all about perception of value. And as long as people think it's worth something, then it is. As long as somebody's willing to pay money for it, then it is value.
But it's kind of the same thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely the same thing. But as long as there is some perception of value for it, and somebody will pay money for it, then it does have value. We don't have to understand the intangibleness of and like we don't have to assign it value. Just somebody does to have it have value. Anything, that's the same way. I could have be like. I found a collector that will pay top dollar for my used notepads, right? Like just random shit. Sell for $150, and there's a market for it. Therefore, a used notepad is now worth $150. I finally have wrapped my head around the economy thing, where it's like asking price is not a value, selling price is value.
Exactly.
Always.
What people are willing to pay for it.
Right. And that's, as long as somebody's willing to pay for it, then that thing has value, whatever it might be. Let's see what an NFT's worth after an EMP event. Let's not EMP though. I have a couple things I would like to keep around, if you don't mind.
Are we talking about an electromagnetic pulse,
yes,
a big ass Archimedes 2?
A sucker is born every day, P.T. Barnum. That's true.
Yep.
It's true.
Did he say every day or every minute? Because I feel like I hear it quoted minute. Not that it matters.
Sucker's born every minute. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, sucker. That was the sentence. There was no comma. You gotta be quicker than that. Sometimes Roger has some jokes. They come flying out. You don't even know. You don't even see them coming. Boom. Just like that. Boom.
Boom. Just like that. Just super fast.
Super
all
fast.
Over the place.
Didn't even see it coming. I got robbed by an old lady in a walker.
Sweet old lady in a motorized cart.
He does have that's a much better way to say that.
Something about motorized cart is hilarious.
I know. Sweet old lady in a motorized cart. Didn't see it coming.
I didn't even see it coming. Don't you go dying on me.
Giving him the angry finger.
I hope you're
My what?
furnace array is ready for all the stuff I have to cook.
Hermie, you're gonna be able to dump a shulker box of cookables. All right. Let me tell you what. This baby right here, you can throw so many shulker boxes in it. I tell you what,
You can fit so
cook
many
them all.
fucking shulkers.
This puppy right here.
This bad boy can fit so many shulkers in it.
So many shulkers in the back of here.
Well, I'm here and I have a shulker full of stuff to cook. So
I'm not ready yet.
how about now?
No.
Can I put stuff in it that's not in a shulker?
Okay. Do me a favor. Before we go stuffing it full of what knows who's a whatnot. Can we get some coal fortuned out?
Yeah.
So we have. Give me fire.
I have what they would call an extremely full inventory right now, though. So let me.
Sounds good. I'm going to show it to Sika.
Let me deal with that.
I have a video to show everybody.
Hi,
Last
Sika.
night, off
you're,
stream.
You're showing the video?
Oh my God, chat! Are you guys ready for this?
Nobody's ready for this.
Off stream Tarkov highlights with Raj. Here we go.
It is pretty impressive, though.
All right, here we go, guys. Ready? Wait for it. Is it the nade? I probably should have highlighted that one where I killed you with the nade. But check this out, chat. This is so good. You don't even have to play Tarkov to know. That's how good this is.
It's true. Also, loud sounds warning. Tarkov is very, very loud sounds.
Wood? I think I just... Would you like to see it again, chat? One more time. Question though, do you think I got reported for cheating for that? Do you think this is a reported Raj for cheating? Did I get reported for that shot? Double kill. It was.
Triple, wasn't it?
I killed another guy, yeah. But it's that shot in particular. Like, we actually had to look the video back and watch it a couple times just to see if it was a collateral one shot and hit two people. It actually wasn't. It was two back-to-back shots on an automatic weapon. But still, it made me happy. You can't tell what happened. I shot them both in the head. In a frame. They were like, and two bodies just dropped.
Raj knew there was one person there, but
I did not know there were two.
I ended up killing both of them.
Like instantaneously on a peak, yeah. You know, that guy's not having a fun day, you know?
Well, I feel like you guys have been at the other end of that too, you know?
Not quite like that. I don't know that it's been like straight up like somebody peeked the corner and like, we've definitely been like, we've had moments where it's like...
I should have done this closer to the beacon, huh? That wasn't smart.
We'll be like, all right, do you see anything? No. Hear anything? No. I'm not really seeing any move. And I'm dead. And me too. I'm like, I don't know. We've had those times.
The second guy didn't die directly from the shot. It was incompatible blood types.
Well, if they're going to line up for you like that. I know, right?
They're all going to just gather in front of your barrel. I mean, you might as well take the shot.
Not AI, by the way. Not AI. But yes, tally one for the Raj. I did kill a teammate last night. Asika did die to a poorly thrown nade. I wasn't aiming at him, and I wasn't like, "Is that you?" and shoot. Right? It wasn't that. It was like, "I'm going for that guy." Bad nade. Watch. Oh,
your nade bounced badly.
It did. Right at his feet, and blew him the fuck up.
War is confusing.
Never changes. War never changes. If I go up on this hole right here, up on a hole, you go down on a hole. Jesus. All right. Is it going to get in the way of anything on the top side there? That might actually end up being like my highlight of it. Is going up in a hole. Ooh, that's true too though. Up a hole. We're going up a hole.
The magic baby bullet myth?
The magic baby bullet myth? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to cause problems. Nah, but they will be trying to kill you.
There's your problem.
What's that?
Whatever you just looked at, I don't know.
Whatever the hell you were talking about there. I don't fucking know.
Do we have a...
Love you, Hermie.
You too. I can't dive under. Why am I? There we go. No! You know what's funny about this? Earlier today, I dove like right under and it was perfect.
Oh, under the... Oh, you go up the water.
I did go up the water.
Oh, that's where you put the fuel.
Wait, where?
Up the wall. Up the. So here's when you plumb the fuel. Here's the trick. You can't one at a time it, but it's this box right here.
Oh. Well, I'm not trying to one at a time it. I'm gonna put all of them in there.
Yeah, it has to be to evenly distribute side to side.
I put like a whole bunch of stacks in there.
Up the water to make the fuel.
We need a sign that says "Put the fuel here" because I'm fucking gonna forget that.
I haven't got to the signage yet.
I know.
Signage is coming.
A guy gets shot in the sack and the bullet travels and hits a woman in the gut, somehow impregnating her.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No way.
Son of a gun. Yeah, no, we need Maury.
Yeah, we need Maury. You, sir, are still the father. Oh, it could have been that sex I had with her, though, right? You think it was the bullet? Or the sex?
I don't know. They've always told me I'm infertile. So. Probably wasn't the sex.
Probably wasn't the sex.
Probably wasn't the sex.
Not the sex, huh?
Wait, Mythbuster. I missed that episode. What did they say? Plausible?
Plausible.
How'll she get pregnant if the bullet goes through her head? Well.
Blue Butler loads just as quick. Ah! Was the Family Guy one? Busted like the guy's nut. Yeah, pretty much. She has an inoperable brain tumor, and that just seems to be his fetish.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow. That's not it.
Chad, I hate to tell you this, but how many kittens are going to get murdered if this doesn't work the first time?
Why are we murdering kittens?
Well, this apparatus that we built 17,000 times, right?
Oh, you're just gonna like lose your shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not enough better and be done around here, I don't mind telling you. Una más. Ugh. Click, make a rig. All right, here we go. Hopper in there. Hopper. Scarlet Aaron, you're finally home. Welcome home.
Yay!
Oh, guys, you'll be happy to note I got the tire replaced today and got my parents their coffee they required and the grocery store run. It's done. Oh, fuck. What went in there? What went in there?
Your 5 days of errands are finally finished.
Better have been a cookable object, and I swear to God, we're gonna have. It was gravel. It was. Finally, it took forever. Where'd you get the brown shulker box?
Gold Farm. It says return to Gold Farm.
I was just wondering. It's a Gold Farm returnee?
Yeah. It's the only one I had on me. I was like, shit.
So I realized today why I don't really like doing a lot of errands for my parents. And I talked about it with Hermie a little bit. My dad is a tacker honor, okay? Like a horrible tacker honor. So like every errand is not just that thing. It'd be like, oh, and while you're out, can you also? Oh, and while you're there, could you also? And I'm like, no, yeah, I have to like cut him off. Like,
it's true.
I'm like, no.
He is very much that way.
Like, no, no more shit. We're done. That's the end of errand. Because when I do errands like that, you go out with like objective, right? Objective, get objective done, and then we're good. And the tacker honor for the errand is no bueno for the old Raj noggin. I'll tell you what.
Well, you're not great. You don't like shopping and stuff anyway. So
nope. I'm a targeted individual. I'm going for this purpose. Get it and get out. There's not the experience of the shop, right? There's not. How much more did you try to add? All right. So initially it was coffee beans at the Special Roasters, which. Let's talk about some positives of the day. I went to the roasting shop, which is, I'm going to mark it up there with one of the most pleasant smelling places in the world. All right.
Yeah.
They roast the coffee beans in the shop.
That is a really nice smell.
And they have pastries. It is unbelievable. You walk in there, you're like, oh,
did you get a cup of coffee at a pastry?
No, I was on mission shopping. No
Okay.
extra shit. I'm getting the shit and I'm going home.
Not even like I'm doing extra shit, so I'm going to like treat myself to like a pastry?
No, that's the extra step.
Huh?
No, that's you should know
Fair
this
enough.
about me. That's how they get you. Well, while I'm here, that's you know. All right, senpai.
Wax on.
Wax off. All right, let's see if we can remember all these things. So, I need a platform to build the redstone on. We'll make it out of spruce because we don't want it to be. We don't want to think like, oh, I can rip this stone out, not a big deal, and then I'm like, no, my redstone. Are you waving at me? It kind of looked like you were waving at me.
Me?
Yeah, you were over there like.
I'm sorry, I wasn't. I was.
Are you placing things?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waxing the copper. It might have looked like waving, but it's actually making a really disgusting sound. Squish, squish.
I really like the sparkly orange particles.
The waxing particles?
Yeah.
I do too.
Very much enjoy that.
Now I'm thinking about, for the edges, I'm thinking about doing stairs upside down, but like letting them go like a stage or two into the patina.
I'm okay with that.
But I'm not 100% on it yet, so I'm not doing them yet.
I was just thinking though, like, we have to watch it like a hawk then to get a stage or two to patina and
I
stop.
know.
And for a lot of stairs, that might be a lot. Acacia, get you can't just get yourself a pound of beans. You have to order them. That's the thing. Now, to be fair, my dad did say, like, do you guys want me to order anything? And I was like, I think we're good for now. Because I got Hermie that whole...
Yeah, we do have a decent amount of coffee.
Specialty
Next
coffees and
time,
stuff.
if you go get it.
Next time he orders, I will
If,
order some.
Maybe get some espresso. Try their espresso.
Okay.
Squish, squish. Oh. And that we are out of wax.
And with that, wax on, wax off. Get busy, bees. Time
see,
to
that's
get
gonna look
busy,
so
bees.
good. That's gonna look so good. Now, if I was a modding woman, I would probably, if I like made mods, I would make like, you know, the old school like stamped copper ceilings.
Thank you, Shine. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, if we get the sub go early, that'd be fantastic, guys. It
That
does
would be
actually
super.
give us a ton of like, yeah, you know, confidence, I guess would be the word. All right, so we're gonna put this
It would
here.
make us feel pretty. La 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 la. Spray on patina, that's a thing. That looks good though.
I need more judgy fuckers.
More judgy fuck. There's so much copper to cook, Rush.
I like it. It will go quickly, I promise.
I believe you.
I need more, this.
Something tells me that we're gonna need more redstone, so I'm gonna fly over to the
Yeah,
woohoo!
we are.
The cleric. Yeah. Yup.
All right, judgy fuckers, let's go. How many judgy fuckers do we have now? 12? That should be enough.
Furiosa.
Spray on patina would be kind of nice, yeah. Yeah, lightning strikes will also
Reset, yeah.
Yeah, reset the
Patina.
patina. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can remember all the shit. So we go that thing, into that thing, into that thing, into this thing on 0, into that thing, into observer. Is this an important block here? No! Actually, yeah, no, though. All right, I think we did it.
All right.
Up, up.
Be friends. Let's be friends. Little bees. Make me more bees. Whoops.
Bees!
Be friends.
Oh, did I not have enough hoppers? Oh, shit. Ow! Ow! And every branch on the way down, damn it! No, damn it, take 46.
Your briefcase full of bees, Mecca, huh? I feel like I do want to automate the bees. Especially now that I need all this freaking honeycomb.
It's not small.
No, no, no.
If you have to wear both a mask and glasses, you may be entitled to condensation.
I know, I am.
I like that joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke.
Especially in the cold. Uh-oh. I wasn't sure if the villagers were done for the day or not, but I was able to get a last-minute trade in. Whew.
You guys closed? No. All right, cool. I just need one more piece of redstone, please.
Yeah, that's me. That's literally what I was just doing. What? are they doing weird stuff? Why are my bees doing weird stuff?
Because it's weird, Hermie. And tonight's episode of Weird Hermie.
That's every day. What did Hermie do weird today? I flew into the lava in the nether.
That was so hot.
Oh my god. I can't even, Raj. I can't even.
Just odd?
Just odd.
Only odd?
Only odd.
Well, as the Blues Brothers said, we're on a mission from Gad.
They did say that. Alright, do they all? Okay. I still don't think my hives are full.
You have to believe, Hermie. Believe.
I want the bees to stay. I have to bee stay.
All right. Hermie, would you like to be... I have unbelievably untested the shit out of this. All right, so I need a shulker box
gifted these
that has cookable objects in
Why
it.
can't you use beef stew as a password? Because it's not stroganoff.
Oh,
I love
it. Thanks for the bits there, Lost Sniper and the groan.
Turns out it's how you, what we also call a masturbating cow, beef stroganoff. Box right here, shulker box, go in.
In the barrel?
The barrel thing right there that I just opened. This is completely untested, by the way.
Well, we're testing it right now. I like that dancing cactus. That's a fun one.
Is that a cactus?
I don't know. It could be a pickle.
Oh, it's broken. It's broken. It's broken. Fuck! I know why.
Should I do something?
Or maybe it's not broken. Never mind.
It's making the pretty lights. The copper, it's working.
Yep, it's a cactus. Nice.
I like it. It's fun.
I am pleased with this.
Shall I put another one in?
Go on then.
Bonk. My alphabets have a message. It says, ooh.
Peter, those are Cheerios.
I always thought the alphabets should have marshmallow vowels.
Marshmallow vowels?
Yes!
Let us go up top and watch as the... oh, God. We need a way up here, though, don't we? Yeah, we kind of do.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like a scaffolding, and that's just not going to do for the old design and decorational points. You know, that's just... That's what the heathens would do.
Exactly.
Are you a barbarian? Let us watch the pretty lights.
I ate 4 bowls of alphabets this morning. I had the biggest vowel move. Oh my god. See?
Hey, yo!
Oh, fuck. Stop.
Oh! Vegans don't appreciate dad jokes probably because they're so cheesy.
Oh, there we go again.
Yeah, true. No, I'm a barbarian. I'm trying, I lost my faith in the old Fat Tire Ale Barbarian. But New Belgian Brewing Company had some other brews that I did kind of like. And I got a variety pack today. I'm giving them another go. We'll see.
They had that one that I like. I think it was like Citradelic or something like that.
I think I got the Citradelic, and then I got like a...
I didn't see it in there. I don't think that one particular one's in there. Unfortunately. There's a bunch of the ones. You did get a bunch of different ones, though.
I did. But Fat Tire was also in there. Fat Tire was genuinely one of my favorite beers. I'd get cases of it. It was amazing. And we couldn't buy it in Pennsylvania. I'd get it in Maryland whenever we get there. And then I recommended it to friends, and everybody's like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then they finally got it into Pennsylvania because distribution was like a little bit more widespread. And of all people, the new drinker, Ludicolo, decided that he was going to go out and get Fat Tire Ale. He sent me a tweet message, says, what the fuck are you talking about? Everybody agrees that this is disgusting. And I'm like, no, that was my favorite beer. It was awesome. I'm like, I'm sorry you didn't like it. Then I got myself a case of Fat Tire, and I was like, what the fuck did they do? This is disgusting. And I feel really bad because I recommended a beer that was like skunky shit.
Right.
But I genuinely, it was my favorite beer, and then they changed it to like not. It was not good. Whatever they changed.
Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be.
No. And I feel bad about recommending it, but I didn't know. Like, I'm like, okay, sorry.
It was just really poor timing.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate for you.
But I agree with the new sentiment of...
Fat Tire's not good anymore.
How much was in there, dude?
I had a whole shulker full of copper. And then another, like, row or two.
A shulker full of copper.
That's right.
Well, we're still unloading. Yep, everything looks good.
Cool.
All is going pleasantly well. They got big. Fat Tire's now Flat Tire. That's another beer, though. There's a Flat Tire Ale.
Is there really?
Yeah.
There's a flat tire?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people thought I was saying flat tire. It's like a bike. I know. It used to be a super safe bet. I know, Barbarian. I'm so with you. But I used to... I feel so gypped when it comes down to good alcohols, right? So, like, I couldn't get Fat Tire when it was good in Pennsylvania. When we finally can, it sucks.
It's shitty.
I can't get freaking Auchentoshan 3-Wood at the state, right? Got to go out of state for that stuff, right? I feel like my favorites are not available here. I don't actually have a new favorite beer. That is available for me as well. That's the kind of the... I kind of switch it up, and there's a lot of good beers, but like I'm in the mood for certain things, you know? Like if I want like just a regular just a beer, Stella's fine for me. Stella's a fine beer. If every now and again I get in the mood for the Guinness. The Guinness is always a safe bet.
I like Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness is pretty good. Like good with a Guinness night. Every now and again, if you're doing like a whole day where you're not driving anywhere, important business, but you want to be slightly buzzed all day and pee a lot, honest to God, Coors Light is not bad. You can drink all day on Coors Light. And I get no hangovers on that. They give long-term employees a cruiser bike. It's getting cheaper and cheaper over the years.
Aw.
Aw. That sucks. So much copper.
And now we need so much honeycomb.
Not a small amount?
No.
I think you're getting slightly disgruntled with that debate. No, it's not small, Raj. No.
No. I'm going to try to remember on my own how we automated the bees.
All right.
I know that there is a dispenser and an observer involved.
Hey. You only like one beer. La fin du monde. French for the end of the world.
Victory's good. Victory has some good stuff. I don't think...
Victory's
the
pretty
thing
good.
is with... Raj doesn't like the thick, heavy...
Hoppy. Like super hoppy. Victory is very hoppy. And heavy.
But yeah, I think that the very thick, flavorful brews, it's not like a good everyday drinking for you.
I think what Hermie's saying, and she's absolutely right about this, just to clarify, is Raj is not a one beer kind of fella.
Right.
All right.
You drink all liquids quickly.
You just want to say hi and make your day? Hermione.
Hello.
Making our day.
Day made.
Day made. Thank you very much for the hello.
Yes, hello. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't... And if the beer's, like, too much... It's too much. Yeah, that makes sense to me in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of beers are just too much flavor. I guess if I'm going for that amount of flavor, I'm going to go for the whiskey, down the whiskey thing. Pete loves hops. A lot of folks do, right? Love the hoppy beers. I'm just not like I'd rather have a good beer that I can drink 6 of rather than a really hoppy beer that I'm done after 1. You got to get tuned, you know what I mean? Got to get a little tuned. Otherwise, what's the point of the thing? When you wake up tomorrow, it's going to be minus 6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's too many negatives. That's too many negatives. You prefer the one? Well, then you grab, like, if you could grab a single brew. I'm going to be honest, like, after stream, after, like, the intensity of doing a stream and, like, all the stuff that goes on, that first beer goes down in about 35 seconds. I'm not even joking. It's like, boom, the beer is gone. I'm a fast drinker. That's the other thing.
Yeah, you all liquids, not just like Raj is a lush, but like you just drink all liquids quickly.
I do, and it's I have to make sure that I'm careful not to go like, oh, you're gonna love this thing called Mad Elf. I'm like, no,
that's 12%.
No. I will be. It's a delicious brew. Don't get me wrong, but my God, I just can't have like a 12% beer for number 1.
Yeah,
you like knock back in 35 seconds. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm feeling a little, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel that drink.
You're feeling a little verschnickered.
Verschnickered. Hermie's favorite word when she's drinking. She's like, I am verschnickered.
Let's drink them all and get until we get verschnickered. Blame Mel Brooks.
I do. I love that look in your face, though, when you're just like, oh, Rush, dude, I'm fucking drunk.
Here's the thing, because sometimes I drink things and I just feel like crap, but I don't get drunk. So I'm like pleasantly surprised when it works.
Like, Rush, I'm really hammered.
Give me a golf club.
You have a barrel-aged Scotch ale chilling right now. We saw some Akantoshan 3-wood too, my friend.
Hi, Krillic.
What's up, Krillic? Raj is a lush.
He's calling you a lush. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna fight the Canadian?
No, not really.
Is it time for Donnybrook?
I would say the worst thing that it does for me, quite frankly and quite honestly, the worst thing that drinking the amount of beer is literally the calorie intake. It's for the gut. It's not good for the old keg machine, the fuel tank for the love machine. That part of it it's like probably where I consume most of my calories. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, it's not just that; it's that you eat afterwards too, and you can't digest. Like all of your food gets stored from fat until your liver's done processing the alcohol, and that is specifically the problem right there.
So you saying you want me to drink on an empty stomach?
No, I'm just saying that. Like that's why you gain weight, because of the order that you drink that in. The order that you drink and eat in. That's all I'm saying.
You shut your mouth, Becca. But it really helps your personality, man. Well, at least it helps me deal with yours, huh? You literally switch to vodka water so it's less calories and sugars. Yeah, I could see that. But I guess what Hermie's saying is like the foods afterwards are worse than the beer itself.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the order. Right, so
I can't not have beer and like then have a meal.
I'm saying if you want to lose weight, that would be the thing to change.
Well, I think also moving my body more and using muscles would probably be good.
That wouldn't hurt.
That'd probably be a good stage, to step up the weight loss program, as it were. Through hard work, perseverance, not taking any days off, man. I got bigger muscles. Bigger muscles.
In Canada, we refer to that as the Molson muscle.
The Molson muscle. Oh, you're working on that Molson muscle there, aren't you, bud? Oh, you know it there, bud. I am going to take my breaky time. We're actually on point today. We're not like super over.
Yeah, well, that's because we weren't knocking our noggins trying to figure that fucking thing out, huh?
Well, we did actually, technically, it's just we've been, throughout the whole operation, we've done a lot of these. But that's a shulker unloader, silent piston elevator into the super smelter. I'm just saying, that's a lot of complexity up there.
Shit, I need a hopper under there.
Now we just got to make it look like less of a dynamite explosion in the wall and somebody was like, redstone, all over the place. It's finally time to make it pretty. Yes, Cheyenne, we're going to make it beautiful. Let's get you ready for the ball, Cinderella.
Nice.
But yes, it's time to make it pretty. Let's get you ready for the ball. All right, BRB. Your muscles are too much energy efficient. The amount of movement you can do in an hour costs almost no food. So what you're saying is you got to go out there and run for fun, for cardio.
You can't out-exercise a bad diet, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well. Yeah, diet and exercise. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. My fat ass will be right back.
What about the other one? Cannot run your fork. That's a good way to put it. Oh, I left my one pair of shears over there in the thing. All right, I'm going to try to remember how to do this. I had 16 iron. Just shut up. Okay. Oh, do we have bees in here? I should probably put comparators on to see how many bees we have. Actually. We probably have some random comparators. I want them all to be full before I build them a thing. I need a hopper at least, right? All right. This is creepy. What is this? White mist. They're whispering. They're whispering. It's creepy. I don't like it. It's like they're speaking parcel tongue to us. I'll grab a chest for now. I might use a barrel though, but I'll grab. Oh, we have barrels. I'm gonna grab those. Okay. Thinking. I like other parts of the song. That was a fun little vocal line. That's a fun vocal line. I like that a lot. Just the rest of it's creepy when they're whispering. No, Three. Well, one just popped out. That's not fair. You're not helpful. You're not a helpful bee at all. Alright, we'll see if we can figure out what these two are. if there's three bees is a full hive, right? So there should be, in theory, like 15. It should output 15 if they're full, right? Shows honey, not bees. Well, fuck, Mecha. That's not helpful. That's not the information I would like to know. Do I have to sit here and wait? Do I have to have a little clicker and count the bees that go in? Good damn it. That is not helpful. Let's grab some redstone while we're here. Alright, redstone and glowstone. Trying to... Oh, look at all that XP! So what are you looking at? And it tells you how many bees are in the hive. Ah, that's nice. And I should probably have that. Do they have that for fabric? I should get that.
They
got me on my knees.
Ah, delicious coffee. Thank you for the welcome back, guys. Appreciate it.
WB.
Alrighty. How goes the being?
I put comparators on, but it shows honey and not bees.
True.
I know, and that's depressing.
There is metadata on the if you hit F3, yeah. What the hell is that? Is that what it's called? What the hell is that? That's awesome.
Is there for bees?
Yeah, F3, it'll show things.
Well, hell.
Should be able to do... Let's see here. Are you automating here?
No.
Where are you automating?
Hold on. Let me get out of this.
Where are you?
Okay, come out. Where are you?
Oh, I see you.
You see me? Okay.
Yeah, so if you F3 on the hive...
If I F3 on the hive...
Honey level on the right-hand
Right.
side. Targeted block, Minecraft bee's nest. Facing
Yeah.
east, honey level 0. Let me go check the other one over here.
Yeah, see if there's a where you shows how many bees are in it. With what the hell is that? With it?
I don't know that it shows how many bees.
That's what I want to know. That's my important thing that I want to know because I want to know if I can move those fucking things.
Am I missing it somewhere, chat?
Why even measure how many bees there are in there? Because I want them to be full before I automate it. So we can get the max amount of honeycomb and shit. Does it say honey level?
It says honey level, yeah.
Okay.
It just says honey level, which is not that. Which
No,
makes
I know.
sense because that's what the comparator's information is going to pull.
I know, but I want to know how many bees are in there. I actually want honeycomb right now because to get our copper ceiling to look nice, to make it stay nice, I have to get a whole bunch of honeycomb. Right. That's what I'm thinking, Krillic.
What the hell is that? Yeah, that might be the thing. You could probably grab that. Might be on fabric.
I know, I'll probably do that. Does this probably doesn't work this way. I remember, Raj, that we had a setup. We had a setup that had like a whole bunch of beehives in a row.
Yeah.
That's what I want to try to remember how we did that.
Okay.
I know there were. I think it's set up kind of like this, where we had the observers looking at the beehives, and then that would trigger the dispenser to use the shears or whatever.
Yeah, it's close to that. It's close to what you have going on there. And then there's a specific thing in front with like half slabs and glass and flowers, like one row of flowers in front.
Yes, it was here. This one doesn't have any bees in it, so I don't have to worry about pissing them off. But we would have it like this, and then we had a flower in the front.
Right. And
like
I think,
that.
and I think what it was underneath the hoppers. Underneath, it was something weird with the hoppers. Though. I think you need the double row because like when the dispenser has blocks all around it, items do weird shit. They like fall weirdly.
Okay.
Does anybody have a link to like an automated bee farm? The tileable one that you can like put them in a row. Can we find that?
Tileable.
The tileable bee farm thingy. I think that's what Hermie's looking for. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I think I'm gonna do, Raj?
What's up?
Tear it on the furnace array.
Hey, we can do that.
I'm gonna.
Now it's time to get Cinderella ready for the ball. Now the individual ones like that you can do. I know Mecca does this one a lot. Like just the single hive.
Yeah, that one I can do.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do this special high productivity one.
You managed to regain all of your armor today. Well, holy shit.
Jeej. I don't want all the bone meal. I want a little bone meal. So I can get a little flowers. A little flowers. Come back, bees!
Hang it. Nice. The double jump success.
Very nice spruce planks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come out of your hives now. Are you my friend, little bee? Friends.
What do you think if we do like maybe one block back here like so, and then do some sort of lighting source in front?
Whoops. Whoops. Try not to left click the bees with the flowers.
You want to be my friend?
Okay. All right, guys.
I know that it's like simple, but at the same time, I think it works.
Needs more copper.
That's for the main part of the roof there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we do something along these lines as well, Herms. Like, you got the copper going, and yes, that's going to be a lot of copper, by the way.
I know. That's why I went to mine a lot of copper. And a lot of honeycomb.
A lot has been smelted.
To keep it looking shiny and nice.
Ooh, look at that box of copper. You got that relatively quickly, too.
Yeah. I will say Fortune does a lot with copper. But it takes 9 to make a block, so.
Yeah, copper is one of those
We do know
things.
that. We do know that.
Definitely one of those things. Done things with the skins.
You take the high road, I'll take the psychopath.
I like that. That's good.
All right, Raj, can you turn off my screen? I'm gonna log out and try to get a mod.
Okay.
Try to get the what the hell is going on with that mod or whatever.
What the hell is going on with that?
All right, let's see. Fabric, Minecraft, fabric. Schmalds.
Yeah, I think getting out from the stone is going to make such a big difference here, though.
More tooltip than you'll ever want. I don't know about that.
More tooltip than you'll ever want.
I don't know about that.
That's a horrible mod name. More tooltip than you'll ever want. Well,
yeah, that's
more
what,
than I want.
That's what it says.
Just fills your screen with like bullshit.
That's what I assume that it is. Requires fabric. All right, I'll get this one. I'll get this
More
one.
tip than you ever want. Oh god, that's too much tip.
That's too much tip.
All right, chat. What do you guys think about lighting solutions for this? We have a little bit of recess, so we can do some recess lighting. Any suggestions? Android shroom lights?
I did harvest a bunch of shroom lights. I had
hand harvested shroom lights?
There's no other way.
Your ass is still stored from snowboarding? That wasn't from the snowboarding, friend. Holy shit, that color grading is awesome. I know, isn't it nice?
Isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Wait, I'm an idiot. I am a freaking... I just logged back in. I didn't even do anything.
Did you not put the mod in?
I didn't even open the folder, Raj. All right, let's try this again. I'm good at playing Minecraft. Okay.
So there's kind of like two things that I got for this, right? So like, we could have like an upper recess lighting kind of thing, and then we could do like the colored blocks in front of the lights. But at that point, I don't know that it would matter a whole hell of a lot what type of lights we use, right?
I was thinking about shroom lights, and especially with our prismarine. Well, if you're doing recessed over there, I was thinking about doing some hanging lanterns, or maybe some stair-surrounded shroom lights. Which wouldn't be, you could be recessed or not, either way. All right, let's try this again.
Strip mining in Fortune 3? Yeah, that'll definitely do it. You'll get a lot with that. How do we feel about a stairway?
I feel positively about a stairway. All right. Do I have? What the hell is that? Let's let everything load in. Nicely, nicely.
We could still do water.
Do I need that other plugin? Let's see if I have options first. This tells me honey level. Do I have options?
Well, here's the thing, though, right? I think that it's only going to be able to see the metadata information. So, honey elevator.
There's a plugin with all that APIs, that plugin I was just talking about, but
do you not want to plug it in?
Plug it in, plug it in.
And who says we're not slave to advertising, huh?
I know, right? Totally are. I would like to think not, but here we are.
I don't know.
Here we
Catchy
go
jingle
now.
can get you a long way when it comes down to advertising.
Fucking jingles, bro.
Fucking jingle jangles.
Jingle jangle. Sneaky details.
Did this song just bark?
Something happened.
I'm pretty sure that the song barked. It was like, woof, 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 woof. Getting a functioning iron farm shouldn't be this tedious or time consuming. Why are you having such a what seems to be the trouble, mate? Okay, so that should kind of cover us up to that point.
Let's see if that helps. Nope, it shows me which way it's facing. But it gives me honey level in every way possible. But no bee level.
Like I said, I don't know that I can grab that information. Bees
Well,
in
I mean-
nests, I guess.
I would like to have the max bees in the nest.
Yeah.
Doesn't that affect the honey level?
Honey rate, maybe.
Right.
The rate of honey consumption.
Well, I'm taking those off then.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. All right. Not controls, not controls, not controls. Options? Did I go to controls? Yeah, it was. Oh no, it was 0. Plugin settings. Comparative mode, power level, jukebox, player head. Show honey level, yeah. Alright.
You don't have a lot of options there, huh? Or not the
No.
options you want.
There's a mod for Fabric Forge called Beanfo. That's the thing I've been doing is I've been just overbreeding them to try to see when they do or don't come back. You know, who doesn't have a home? See which bees are homeless after the breeding process, you know?
They're the ones that end up in the matins over there, Erms.
I know. Then we have Bee Hill.
We
At least there's a place for them, Raj. Whoops. Okay.
I mean, true. There's a place for them.
Somewhere a place for bees. Right, 3 per hive, max. But you don't know how many are in there until you sit there and watch them come in and out. Like, how many are in here right now? I don't know. I'll probably grab that.
She's trying to figure out how many are actually in each hive.
Right, because I don't want to move them and automate them until...
Oh, you can silk touch them in the beehive, will tell you.
Oh,
That's
really?
true. If you put a piece of carpet in front of them, they can go in but can't come out. That would actually work.
Did we find a tileable bee farm?
I didn't find one, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't look for it, to be fair. I don't know that chat looked for it either.
Does anybody have a tileable bee farm?
Another one I saw on YouTube of getting villagers. I was hitting the stag. I finally have a villager breeder, but the iron farm is very far away. But now I saw the iron farm. Someone recently that's contained in one chunk is combined with a villager trading hall. Oh. Have you seen this design? This one's a very, very simple and easy to set up one. Pretty easy to get the villagers in here. And they're very, very small as well.
I don't know if we have these maxed out, though.
Ow.
I think these are. We're gonna...
So the villagers are... There's a scary bit. Hello, can I join? The stream, yes. I'm assuming you mean the server, though. This is a verified server. Reminder that you're playing on Bedrock. I don't know that this one matters, but I do also recognize that there are some differences. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this design right here works really, really well. It's the chimney design. And there's 3 villagers with beds right underneath there. And this one works extraordinarily well. You get quite a lot of iron out of that. What sound is that?
That was harvesting honeycomb.
That's what honeycomb harvesting sounds like?
We use shears for it, so it's,
right.
It does sound similar to shearing other things.
It's kind of scrapey.
It's kind of scrapey.
All right, Hermes, I don't want to be screwing up your shit.
Okay.
But I am going to be making like a balcony area with glass, so there's a second layer. So the roof is only going to be like the front half of the building. Is that okay?
All right, let me come over there and see what
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Massive tileable honey farm. Or I want... It doesn't matter. It's whatever you put in the dispenser, right? Whether you put bottles or...
yes, the same thing, right?
Shears, yeah. Let me come over there and see what you're talking about.
Because we need to have, like, access points to get up to the smelter-ish area.
Sure.
So I want to make sure that... I think balcony might be the play here. Because then we could come up here and... I'm thinking glass floor balcony, though.
Ew! I don't want to walk over there and get all your stone.
Well, that part of it's gross, yes. I'll admit I am dropping a bunch of stone.
Quit pooping stone everywhere.
It's ate all these tums. Oh, God.
You just shit a brick.
Oh, I'm shitting rocks.
9 observers per hive? Excuse me?
This is a Raj
For
redstone build?
what? Now, I know that we might be overdoing this, but it only takes 9 observers per hive.
So
That's
from like
too many.
So from like that area to that area is a glass floor that we can walk on.
Okay.
And we could get up there and do furnace-y type things and observe, but it's also not going to get in the way of like our storage system and stuff.
Okay. I'm going to look at this real quick. Oh God. Why do we have to be loud, YouTube? Why? Why YouTube? Now there's noodles.
I was wondering where the hell that...
I'm getting noodles on my YouTube ads.
I was wondering where the hell that came from. I looked at first. I was like, "What alert is that? What just happened? Did we get 400 subs? Holy shit!"
400 subs. You get a YouTube ad.
I know, right? Dang it, Bobby. I like how I dug that block directly over Hermes' head. Thank you, Shine. I really do appreciate that. And yes, guys, we are trying to hit the sub goal every single day. It has been... We've been very close on it. And we are just at the point where we're able to continue to do content and not have to do other stuff. So any support is super, super appreciated.
Absolutely. Well, I found a video that has some promise.
could recommend a YouTube video with no ads. How do you know that a YouTube video has no ads? The creator didn't put in there, but YouTube is gonna put ads in there though. Website. You know what I mean?
My bad. It's a special website.
The alternative to YouTube.
Yes,
yes,
yes.
I see.
Special website.
I see. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Not YouTube. Yes.
You know, not YouTube.
You know the.
Is that the dropper on the top there? Dispenser, not dropper. Dispenser, not dropper. Dispenser, not dropper.
Yo, El Brandino for 37. Let's go. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate that. Is that 37 months in a row?
Thank you, El Brandino.
Cheers, dude. Thank you very, very much. So we're going 3 out that way, so we go 2 more this way.
I don't have silk touch on you. No, I don't.
I want to make this a square. Oh, don't be such a square.
All right. We're going to build the example. We're going to build the example.
Ah, you're going with Legos.
See. Yes. Yeah, I'm not great at redstone, so that's how.
And then 1 more out, yeah?
We'll see how close we were.
Where's the center point? This is the center point, right? Yes. So we
I
need
did
to go
rush,
one
to be
more.
fair, try to set one up already.
What?
What's that?
Acrylic for 57, dude. Thank you very much.
Hell. That's not going to do me any good at all. Acrylic, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And,
WayPCAHI.
WayPCAHI yourself, friend.
AHI.
There we go.
So how many is that across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means the center point plus 4. 1, 2, 3. No. Center point plus 3 equals 7. That's my side boob.
That's my side boob. Right.
Not good? Is that square? Are we square? Nope. Nope.
It's Minecraft.
Nope.
We're always square.
That looks pretty good.
Oh no, the sleepies, the sleepies.
Who has the sleepies? Do you have the sleepies?
Well, we should.
I should go sleep. I have not in a long time.
We should probably.
I'm going to walk outside and instantly be like, "Grah!"
Yep.
Phantoms.
Yes, you are. Oh, that is the wrong block.
But we have to go all the way across the yard to get into the thing,
I know,
Ernie.
I know.
But it's a little cozy shack. It's a cozy shack. I'll give you some wood samples. Oh, yeah? Is it stripped wood or is it full bark?
Okay. He has 2 hoppers on there. Hold up.
He has 2 hoppers on there.
2 hoppers. I don't know where we're putting the. I mean, there has to be a freaking.
The grocery store has some cozy shack rice pudding that is amazing. Cozy shack.
Raj loves rice pudding.
I do like rice pudding. Ooh. Who did it? Grenson for the 44 helping.
Yay! Aw.
And not only that, but Grenson, I think he started the hype train, and then El Brandino comes right behind with 11 subs.
Oh my god!
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Guys,
girls.
thank you so much.
That's hype train time. That means if you guys want in on... Hey, look, he counted right this time, too. Look at that. Look.
Yay, counting.
Yeah, what's up, Twitch?
That's because it's afraid of Grenson.
Do I like rice
Like-
wine?
Sake.
Harvey, do you need experience?
I have 260 levels. I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, you don't need any repairs
You
or
can
anything?
have all of these.
Because I'm tearing these down, and this is basically giving me all the XP from all the smelting we've
You can
done.
have it. It's yours.
Lots of XP. Do I like rice wine? Suck it.
Sake.
Suck it to me, baby.
I feel like Rush doesn't say no to alcohol.
You know, you make me sound like such a fucking drunk, you know?
I am not making you sound like anything. I'm just telling the truth.
I do enjoy a
That's
beverage.
all I'm saying. I'm not making you sound like anything. Like I'm just like
Rush drinks really, really fast.
You do.
You're not saying false facts, okay?
I'm not trying to make you
I
sound
just think
like anything.
contextually, it's like, wow, you sound like, are you drunk right now, sir? You know.
So you're from Russia, huh? You drunk yet?
You guys feeling better? We are, actually.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
We're over the COVID hump.
Yeah, I would say I still have some throat ticklies, but I mean, it's much less than it was.
Yeah. Getting back to our normal jolly effing selves.
It's a jolly holiday with Will Playcast. They're gonna make me a sound again.
I don't know. The yodel's going to be tough to top. Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing here with the glass here? There's glass. There's glass involved, Raj.
I need to make sure that I'm bringing my ender chest with me all the time.
You should do that.
We humped COVID. Yeah, we business.
We were happy to have our shots. I'll say that.
Yeah, genuinely speaking, the end result was basically like we got a pretty bad flu for a while. And every day was just like, well, what symptoms today?
It was weird, though. It is weird how, like, the symptoms would switch around. That was very strange.
Did I use all of my ender chests, or did I place it down somewhere and forget about it?
Did you, like, put it in with, like, the ender chest build thing?
Like over here? This
Yeah,
stuff?
you know how we did the ender chest, like...
I might have, yeah. Happy Hump COVID Day. Getting over it, dude. With
Get
Benny
over
Fana.
it. Get over it. Didn't know your mom was named COVID. 3 minutes left till we get to the level 1 hype train. I have to think about
level
it.
2.
God damn it. No.
It's level 3, Herbie.
Wait, mine doesn't say that.
Well, Twitch be twitching.
Jesus. Mine says level 1. I'm refreshing.
We all say hump day is Wednesday, but can't we just hump every day?
Now it says the right thing. I had to freaking refresh. All right, Twitch. Listen.
Super Frogman getting in on the action with the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
Yay,
that.
thank you for the bits. All right. And then we
I was gifted these pickles.
redstone.
Badusi.
Bad to see. Oh, wait. Does that mean, like, bad? Is that what you're trying to say? Is it bad? What if you like it? Is that okay, too?
But then we'd get nothing done.
What, humping every day, then we get nothing done? Oh, you get a lot done.
We're not being productive.
Beg to differ.
I was gifted these pickles.
Not
My
reproductive.
wife asked me, is it just me or is the cat getting fat? Apparently no, it's just you is the right answer.
Damn
I
fighting
was
words.
gifted these pickles.
Last night I had a dream that I was muffin. I woke up exhausted.
I love it. Guys,
Oh.
I trade success. Well, thank you very much for all that support. Really do appreciate that, guys. And as they proverbial whatever say, that'll shut them
Choo
up.
choo. You bet your buns.
That'll shut us up.
All right, so I'm watching this video and they just put a block down, but I don't know what kind of redstone thing that we just put down and where it's going. Come on, bro.
Like be the vid. We'll watch it together, okay?
Okay,
And
you
we'll
want to do that?
Yeah, we'll work on this together. I'm literally tearing down some stuff. We're gonna make a glass floor, making
here.
it look pretty. But you want to. Part of the prettiness is like the wax on, wax off.
Exactly.
So
how about this?
We'll
I'll
do this.
send it to you, and then I'm going to take my break.
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll take a look at it.
Plan.
Wait, is there something I don't know, Mark Locke? Why are we consulting
gifted
sketch
these
about
pickles.
bad juicy
We
business?
all know Raj hates Acacia, but what does he hate more than that? Acacia de flu.
A case of the flu.
That's really good. And I like that joke because A, it's right on par with like all of the dad jokes we've been doing. And it's very stream meme specific. I appreciate the hell out of that joke, Scarlett. That's super good. But also facepalm.
But also.
A little bit of a groan.
All right, I sent that to you. Snake says, "Fuck, that was horrible."
I know, but you have to appreciate. You have to
I was
appreciate
gifted these
the
pickles.
specificness.
I heard that by law you need to turn on your headlights when it's raining in Sweden. How the hell am I supposed to know when it's raining in Sweden?
You have to ask the Swedish. You have to consult the IKEA weather. That was bad too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You kind of well actually landed a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
little bit.
you're well actually
A
a little
little
bit,
bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, yeah, insulted him a little bit.
All right. When I come back, we will do the things together. That sound like a plan?
I love doing things together.
Woo!
Don't you?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, how am I supposed to know when it's raining in Sweden? I'm going to further well actually that joke and be like, does it actually rain in Sweden? Or does it just snow? I remember talking to Lyrici all the time, and I was like, where do you live in Sweden? And we looked it up, and it was like the latitude of Alaska. And she's like, oh yeah, it was a mild winter. We had 4 feet of snow.
It was like close to the Arctic Circle.
Like, what do you have, dog sleds and shit? Like, what the hell?
They might.
All right, so you sent me the video. Where'd you send it to me?
Yes. Over the G chat.
I didn't hear a bling blong.
Do you have your email?
Bing bong. I do. You did. All right, let's watch this video, guys. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, wait.
No, did you hear? Did you see? I want you to understand because
I
you're
was
like,
gifted these
aren't you
pickles.
getting my
After
messages?
going ice skating, I've been feeling as stiff as a log, but even with my bad back, I'm more Loki.
Oh God.
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Scarlet Air's an ent. Jesus Christ.
Reindeer sleds, right?
It sounds like it might be a real thing.
Reindeer sleds probably are a real thing. But I want you to know, because you're like, aren't you getting my messages? I want you to see what just happened. You sent it to me, and until I opened that window, that's when I got the bing. Did you hear it? I did not get a notification.
Did you see it?
Before then. Did you see it?
Did you see it?
So when you're
I
like,
got you, I got
aren't you getting my messages? No, I'm
No,
genuinely not.
I don't get the notification all the time either. I don't know why.
I was gifted these pickles.
Did you all hear about the disastrous magic competition reality show that had to be cancelled? All the contestants just up and disappeared.
I like that one too. It's pretty good.
That is a good one.
Did you get that thing I sent you? Uh-oh.
Ooh.
You want to have a good time, chat? For those who have like very morbid sense of humors, just randomly go through your contact lists and somebody that you haven't contacted in a while, just send them a random text message that says, what's your ETA? Everybody's here.
Oh shit.
I love that.
Oh. That's a good one. That's mean. That's good. That's
That's
funny
pretty good one.
and mean.
Mix it, that is right up there with my sense of humor.
But
Open
then
source GChat app works better than actual GChat called Yak Yak.
But then I have to get another app.
All right, go take your break. I'll watch the video.
I am going right now.
Guys, I'm making content by watching other people's content. Here we go.
Content meta.
The Minecraft Survival Guide. This is Pixel Riffs. Okay. Classic. Massive childable honey
I was
bar.
gifted these pickles.
Would you believe all my jokes are plant-based? I feel like I've found my roots in this pun nursery.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You'll need to rift it. All right, I'm going to back up here a second, and I want to know what the hell this is. I don't care about the bee farm. I care about this dragon spike right here. What is this? What is this? That's like dragon summoning beacon thing. And no one is actually there. Oh my god, that'd be so mean. Does anybody actually know how this is in the overworld? Because that's the beam that happens when you resummon the dragon. You come up with these all by yourself? That's pretty good. I'm assuming there's talking going on right now. I don't see the beacon thing now. Okay, so there's bees. Yeah. You don't like the YouTube foreplay, Kubi? You just want to get like right into it? Don't give me the foreplay. Bees! Okay, alright, okay. Okay. Make beehives, baby. Tell me what I'm here for and make me happy. I want the instant gratification. All right, you have a good night. Do these blocks right here, do these produce any light, chat? They look like they might have a small light source on them, or do they not? The honey blocks. Honeycomb blocks. Do not? That's unfortunate. Okay, comparators. All right. Droppers, dispensers. Oh, we need all of them. We need all the things. Okay. It'd be weird as fuck if they did. Why? Why would you think that'd be weird? I think it'd be a cool block. Be like a honey. I think we need more light source blocks, personally. Radioactive honey. What the dude, seriously, what is that? That is going to drive me more nuts than anything else. Can somebody actually figure out that? How is that in the world? That's like a dragon respawn particle. How is that in the overworld? I have no idea how you could even do that. Radioactive honey. Straight from New York, New Jersey. Looks man-made. Is it a cheat thing? Is it like something cheated in or something? But still, damn. That's cool. I would like to know how to do that if you can. Contrails. Yeah, it looks like contrails, yes. They might have built it, but how do you even do that? I think that the only way to get that particle is resummoning the dragon, right? I have no idea, Lost Sniper. I have no clue. Okay, so redstone signal strength of 3 going up at the glass. Okay. They're going to put a repeater there. Okay. So what's the redstone signal strength? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So far, this is not too complicated. I mean, it's like compare redstone signal 5, trigger the dispenser. Hopper's underneath, right? Dragon summoning redstone timing and pushing it into the end portal. Oh my god, really? Is that what it is? Oh my god. What happens if you beat the dragon in the overworld then? What happens? Has to be perfect timing as the dragon is drawing power from it. Oh my god. That sounds challenging as fuck, dude. And if you kill the dragon, does the thing go away, or is it like always then permanently in the overworld? You can put dirt blocks in front of the dispensers with the flour. They could just encase the whole thing in glass. Droppers, not dispensers. Well, the blocks above, the operational blocks on the thing, do need to be dispensers. Hoppers. Hoppers, I meant. Stop. Hold on. Wait. Got a couple things. Okay, what are we doing? We're getting Netherrack. Redstone sends my mind for a loop, and yet I build massive and overproductive mob farms. Do you build them off of self-design, or do you follow a tutorial for them? Is he building this in the Nether? It's a Let's Play, Raj? Oh, right. Oh, is he going to put this so it's like a square inside of the thing? That's kind of cool. It's kind of a neat idea. All right, I'm gonna be honest, guys. So we compare it and put redstone signal strength to 5. Is this is the future? Raj watching a stream of somebody playing a game. Yes. Basically, yeah. All right, so. All right, I kind of get that. So when Harry comes back, we'll talk through that. Speaking of redstone, though, innuendos, did you see this thing, this monstrosity up here? Oh my God, is it a thing? It's kind of crazy. It's a little bit too nuts, if you know what I mean. I'll show you too nuts. That's what he said? So this thing up here, I don't know if you were here for this one yesterday. But this one is a little bit nuts in terms of logic. And then the police had a talking with him. True. True. There's so much going on there. It made everybody's brain hurt. That's how many things were going on there. Everybody was like, my brain. Ow, stop. I'll show you two nuts, text-to-speech. Wait, what? It has occurred to me that we kind of want an access hole, right? We want to be able to go up in there to see things and to not cover it all up and just be like, it works, yay! Plus, we get to, show it off from time to time, right? Maybe I'll be able to build a public gold farm for the first time. Nice. A what hole? An access hole. You know what I mean? You want to be able to get in there when you need to. You know what I'm saying? Probably just a door that says employees only, right? No. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. We're not going to have employees only doors anymore. The doors are going to say, for the curious. What do you think? It doesn't say employees only anymore. It just says, for the curious. Are we on board with this? Sorry, you'll stop? Why? You're totally fine. Hold on, you're gonna have to explain that one to me, Scarlet Air, because I don't know what that means. It's time for the Borghese tour? Borghese? The Borgias? I don't know about all the Borgias and the incest that goes on in that household. For the curious. Rich people working. Bujazi. I'm butchering it. I know that I'm butchering it too. I can sense the face palms in the pronunciations. I could see it in your chat. Bourgeoisie. Oh, bourgeois. Oh, so like rich people. Bourgeois. So a fancy way of saying people in fancy dress. Hmm? Bourgeoisie. Yeah, social studies teacher loves saying that word. Bourgeoisie. I just didn't know how to. Les Mis, singing it loudly. Les Mis has come up in your absence, Hermie.
Has it?
Which seems weird.
It does.
Seems like it would not be in your absence.
Are we singing the songs of angry men, you guys?
I don't know. We're talking about the bourgeoisie.
Are we,
bourgeoisie?
Are we having a revolution? I'm in.
We're gonna have a revolution.
All right, have we watched our video, or did you watch the whole video?
I watched the video.
Okay.
I heard a joke the other day. Guys, let me get paint out.
Oh,
All right.
paint is coming.
All right, so you guys like this joke? So right here, this is the official battle flag of the French.
Did you just make the nice surrender joke? Oh, we have an inside B. Excuse me.
It took you a second.
Hey. They might not be, they don't stand up to American war standards, but the French people know how to fucking revolt.
True. All right, so the whole video doesn't really show anything that we don't already know.
Okay.
So let me just.
So we need a new video, or we need to play around with some redstone? Is what you're saying?
It's not that difficult, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna try to.
So what do you have on you so far, redstone wise?
I have not much.
All right, let me grab a couple things. Do you have dispensers?
I have one.
Fucking revolt.
Dispenser.
Well, how about we do this? I'll show you the concepts and see if you understand what's going on and why it's tileable. And then you can just kind of go from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Because honestly, like I was watching the video and we could manipulate this. The concept is pretty simple.
Yeah. It's a dispenser and then you catch the thing, right?
It's really not that much, yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is maybe Poison Ivy was right about some things.
A really nice French rifle from the early 1900s, never fired and only dropped twice.
Okay, so this part up here is the only thing you got wrong. This one right here is not that.
It was very hard to see on the video. Now it's in a hopper, Raj.
It's fine. Then there's a solid block here. or on the top. It doesn't matter what, just a redstone capable block, and then you put not a comparator, but a repeater right there in the front. Here on this part.
I was looking for the thing. Oh, I don't have a repeater.
Oh.
Well, maybe do I? No, I don't.
I'll go grab one.
Okay.
You have a nice French rover from the early 1900s, never fired and only dropped twice. Nice joke. I like that one.
Raj invited me to a party and sent me to an abandoned warehouse on the other side of the city.
Oh yeah, the joke I was saying. That was the just find random text messages or random people in your contacts list and be like,
the where are you?
yeah, everybody's here. What's your ETA? and Mark like said, what if a whole bunch that one person shows up to somewhere that like nobody else is there for? All right, so here the long story short of this really is like
when this gets triggered, it fires the dispenser, which makes the thing go, and then it goes down there.
Yeah. So the big part of this is that it's comparing to find a redstone. Yep. Well, I'm not gonna say single strength 5, but 5 redstone away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now the glass portion of it, we kind of went over that a little bit. You could go up glass, but not down glass.
Yeah.
So like if I would do like some redstone here, like put a torch or something there. Do I have anything? I don't. Do you have like a button? I can make a button. So if
I have a stone in my inventory.
So if I do this button, it'll trigger the things, but you notice how it didn't go down?
Yes.
Yeah, because glass can go up but not down. And did that do the thing? What happened?
We don't have any, like this is an empty hive.
Okay, so yeah, nothing would happen.
So what we're going to want to do is like...
Now, the only other part to this that they were talking about is like that right there is like, so we refill it with your gatherables.
Yes, the shears or the bottles.
I would say if you're going to do a tileable farm, the only thing I would probably suggest out of this is don't do it out of the real hives. Do it out of the fake ones. So
That's fine.
Just because you can make way more of this.
I know.
Or you go collect a whole bunch of hives, either way. So, essentially...
I already made a whole bunch of them.
This is... You can put this right next to another one.
Yep.
And the reason that you can put it right next to another one is because when that hits 5, that will never trigger the one next to it. It will only trigger itself.
Right. I remember that we were able to do that. That was like a close update to the B update. Mm-hmm. So
the biggest thing I would say is that you notice how this block is the power source?
Uh-huh.
It's that you power the block and not the dispenser itself. Mm-hmm. Because powering the dispenser itself will trigger the things next to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you understand all these concepts.
I do understand all the concepts. I do.
So this is like...
So the thing is, the things that I'm going to... I guess what I want... One of the things that I want to do is to be able to point all the hoppers to one single location to gather.
Gathering point, yeah.
Which isn't hard.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess the only other thing would be like you need sort of probably dirt in front of here with a flower,
yeah.
And then like you can encase it in glass or something.
That's the plan. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put one flower here.
I don't even know that you need the campfire. I don't think you do actually.
To harvest the thing, to not piss off the bees. I think you do.
No, that's only for players. Like, there's no entity. It's not going to be pissed off at the dropper.
Oh, so a dropper right-clicking with shears is different than a player right-clicking with shears.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I don't need it, then I'm not going to...
Yeah. You get rid of the campfire. And then... But I think that's pretty much all the concepts of this whole thing. That's not...
All right, well, I'm going to try...
much.
I'm going to try to build... with this. Then...
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Do you need anything else decoration-wise? Maybe we could do, like, make it look like a beehive or something?
How about we do one thing at a time?
No, that's fine. But here's the thing. I don't want to be like, okay, we got it. I'll build it here. You know, I'm letting you go for it. And then I'm just saying you need some sort of support blocks or something.
I don't know what sort of decoration I want to do yet.
You don't even know what it's going to look like or shape. I think a beehive in the mountain would kind of look cool, but technically we kind of already have one up there, don't we?
Yes.
It's kind of a beehive looking thing.
We kind of do. Why don't we see what it looks like, and then we'll see like what fun thing we can make it look like.
So how many are you thinking here, Herms?
I feel like I have barely had time to think about this yet, and I feel like there's a lot of questions
Oh, sorry.
at me. I don't know!
Or this is just like I know that you're like, I want to automate bees.
Yes.
Got that part.
That's where I'm at.
But like how many? I guess what I'm asking is how big.
I know. I know what you're asking.
How large do you like it?
I know what you're asking.
What is
I don't know the answer right now. I don't know the answer.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to take my second break. And then any support you need, I'm here for you.
Okay.
If you have any struggles, I'll get some blocks for you.
Okay.
But I will be right back. I'm going to spectator the build here.
I might keep with the stone just because I know that the stone isn't going to be weird. I think once we get this built, I think the thing that we would do is maybe encase it with something else. But I think we're going to stick with the stone.
Okay.
For now.
Could build it into the mountain, but then we got to dig a big thing in the mountain again. And
Yep.
Honestly, I don't think that this is a terrible thing to be out in the open, right? It's
no,
bees.
I think I think it's fine.
It's the flowering, buzzy, bustling meadows of Minecraft, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a terrible thing to be out in the open either. All right, be right back.
The thing is, with the two, I know what you're saying too, Mecca, about the two hoppers, but then I remember Raj said too that when you have them all next to each other, that like items do weird things. So I think this bottom hopper will just make like a row, and then it can go to the end. Like, it can go to the end. Like, dumping point. All right. Yeah, we're gonna need a dump chest over here. We can stack all these up. If I don't need campfires, I'm not gonna use campfires. This needs to go back in the thing. Fraj will be right back. All right. I guess when Raj gets back, I will get that one mod so I can see how many bees are in things. But because I don't want, like, right now, if I chop up those beehives, I don't want to I don't want to like take them away with bees in them. It's like wasting bees. We don't want to waste bees. That's not our thing. We don't do that. We don't waste bees. We make more bees. It's Bee Valentine's Day. Be my Valentine. Make more bees. All right. Yeah, it's like the easiest recipe too. It's like, I think it's just planks. I think just planks and honeycomb. Yep, planks and honeycomb. So as long as you have one, and you're shearing it, that's all you need. Planks and honeycomb. Oh, you tore down the furnace array! Yay! Look at all this empty space.
It's gone, Hermie. Gone.
You can play ball. ball or something.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Thanks for welcome back, guys.
Raj is back.
I am back.
All right, let's grab some. What time of day is it?
It is, I don't know.
6:49. I have the clock on my mini map.
What?
I have the clock on my mini map.
The clock. You're gonna love my clock.
I need dispensers and converter.
Oh, here. I have things.
Oh, you do?
I have a few things. Here's some redstone. Here's a comparator.
Thank you.
Here's
Thank
some
you.
glass.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's what. Oh, wait. Repeaters.
Hi. Thank you.
Redstone apparatus for you, Hermie.
Yay, for
It is
me.
now your turn to be the redstone goddess.
My turn. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to move them over if they're not full because that's not maxing out our bee farm. You know. That's my concern. So I will probably download that one.
You could feed them flowers till they don't know what's what.
I know. Can you actually, if you want to be of service,
Oh.
can you make can you make a bunch of hoppers?
Hoppers.
Unless we already have hoppers.
Can I
and
name them
just
Dennis?
Bring them. You can name them whatever you want.
All right, I'm gonna make one sign though. I have to make one sign
You
for
have to
this.
make a sign. All right.
I do.
All right.
It's an important thing that needs to be done. Okay?
All right, Raj.
I think I'll make a spruce sign.
Okay. You make that spruce sign.
I'm making the damn spruce sign.
All right.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
But I do want to make it glow. The redstone is spreading like an infectious disease. It's horrible.
You have 4 nights of good sleep in a row. Now you're back to no sleep. Aw. Sorry to hear
Cheyenne.
that, Cheyenne. Aw.
I feel you. I feel you. And I know the pain. Here's the worst part about all of this, right? The worst part about trouble sleeping issues, 100%, is the perception of laziness that goes along with it. I'm genuinely mean that. People are like,
no, you're right.
people are like, well, you're fucking lazy. Like, no, I tried to sleep for 8 hours, you motherfucker. I'm sorry, you could just go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I tried to sleep, trust me. But there's like this perception of like, oh, you're just being lazy. No, you're not. It's like, yeah, it's one of those things. So I feel you, Cheyenne. I know the pain because it's not like you're not trying to, but every now and again you get a good cycle. You're like, oh my god, I feel so fucking good, and then all of a sudden, then you have like this cycle of like, oh fuck,
The cycle of doom.
or when you're up all night and then like you have to do something the next morning, right? That's the worst. And like the whole day you're just like, I need to sleep so fucking bad. And then you sleep, and then you're like, oh my god, I woke up at 10:30 p.m. What the fuck? You know? So I feel that pain. So I made a petition.
You made a petition?
Right, I'm changing the things. You know how there's like employees only, that's always like the back entrance stuff that you always have, right?
Yes.
I decided we're not going to make it employees only anymore.
Okay.
The sign is now going to say, for the curious. How do we feel about that?
I feel positively about that.
For the curious is now what the employees only sign is going to be. For the curious. Oh, how does it work? Right?
I almost fell in. Again. Getting more redstone, getting more glowstone.
Dead cats inside. I love that. There you
Don't
go.
dead open inside.
Don't dead open inside. I don't think it's going to cause any problems if I do this, right?
Who wants to make more bees? Is it you two?
Is it you? Is it you, Hermie?
Yes, it is me, actually. More bees. Honeycomb harvesting.
All right. That'll work. For the curious. Potentially dead cat inside?
All right, I need more comparators.
I'm on the hop and grind.
All right.
Learning about the bees and the bees tonight.
No birds, just bees.
I can go get some parrots if you like.
No, thank you. That would be
Squawk.
that's fine. No, not squawk. I have zero problem with squawk. The problem's yes.
Oh, they hiss like creepers?
That's the problem with the actual problem with parrots. Or the zombie sounds. Fucking parrots, bro. Oh, that didn't work out exactly right either, did it? Good enough. Here we go now.
You're going to love the amount of hoppers I'm giving you.
Is it so many?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I think I need a little bit more glass. What about the bees and the rare parrots?
Hooper hype?
The hula hooper? We haven't come up with a solution for the floor either.
This stuff? Or the actual floor?
The
bowling alley?
The bowling alley / Olympic swimming pool.
I mean, it's not terrible.
I mean... Right. Comparators go this way. Those are repeaters. This is interesting.
Yo, dog. I heard you like vocoders.
I just couldn't help myself. I think I'm gonna get that mod, B info or whatever, just to make sure I don't like, you know. Oh, I need dispensers. Shit. Buckets.
On it.
You're on it? All right, awesome.
Hear me?
Yes. Have you hoppered me? Thank you for all the hoppers. So many hoppers, I don't even have inventory room for them. Raj, what do I do?
Hop. I don't know. I ask myself the question all the time. I don't know what you do with this for that problem. I don't know.
I'm like that kid that tried to drink that whole bottle, the whole can of seltzer without burping. Oh, what do I do? Clunk.
Oh God, what do I do?
What do I do? Clunk. That's one of my favorite videos of all time. It cracks me the fuck up.
The amount of panic in his voice.
Oh my God.
Oh God, what do I do?
What do I do? Even if it's staged, don't care. Hilarious.
You're not. You're watching on the computer today. Not used to this lack of lag. You find the lack of lag disturbing?
Or not disturbing.
I'm used to being like 20 seconds behind the stream. Now I'm like on point and everything making sense and stuff. Don't know how I feel about it.
All right. I'm going to stash a couple of these things. Hoppers, comparators. I'm stashing these in this little barrel over here. I'm going to go grab the B info. So if you could take me off main, please. So I could tab out and grab a mod real quick. That would be awesome. Thank you.
On it.
Thank you.
I'm over here making Hermie dispensers.
Yes, dispensers. All right, let me see if I can.
Dispenser, I'll dispense you. I still like Raj's tweaks for this one, though.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
You ain't got to lie. I like the one. It's the recipe that I definitely think should be in Minecraft, which is if you have a dropper and you add 3 sticks and 3 string to it, you get a dispenser.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that is that's a recipe that should be in vanilla. Let's dispense with the formality, shall we? All right, unzips. Fine.
All right. I'm working on beanfo. Does it give me info on beans or what?
These are the questions. Eight potions set in front of you. Strength, poison breath, talk to plants, courage, always relax, become dragon, instant death, flight. Which would you take? Is this a permanent buff or a temporary buff? I guess instant death would probably be a permanent buff. Why not have the top line feed right and eliminate the bottom row? No reason, actually.
No reason, but didn't we talk about how weird things can happen?
Weird things can happen, but it's more horizontal than it is vertical. It's permanent. All right, if I had to do a permanent one, I think I'll take
Courage.
Courage is pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
It is a good one.
I'm going to go with flight, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be courageous enough to fly Raj Air then.
Strap on, baby. This is happening.
Will you be my luck dragon?
I feel like becoming a dragon, although that sounds like a really, really cool thing, I feel like that's the kind of like, you don't know all the implications, wish from the genie, right?
Yes.
So like, you become the dragon, but then you have like this insustainable lust for gold or some shit, right?
You actually become Smog.
Right. And I feel like at some point somebody's gonna hunt you. You know.
You're gonna have an issue with all the jewelry stores.
An insustainable lust for it, right? You could have a horde of books, a horde of people, a horde of video games. That turns you into Cowardly Pink Dog.
I feel like you're gonna be lonely and end up with weird. I mean, have you guys played through what the hell? What am I thinking of right now? The second expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. That story.
Oh, yes. Yes.
See?
I love that story.
It's a great story, but
You start to sound like Benedict Cumberbatch. Well, I'll take that compliment. What?
if you're, I mean, is that much of an advantage?
To sound like Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes.
I feel like you could get away with a lot more with a like a proper British accent. Yeah, Heaven's Word. Yep, exactly.
Heaven's Word. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name for it.
That was
at
a
all.
fantastic expansion, and truly one of my favorite stories in any video game. Although that being said, the Moogle quest line sucked. Doing that whole area, it was like too grindy for the wrong reasons. Is instant death your death, or do you cause instant death to others? You have the touch. Death.
It was death. Oh yeah.
Oh, this cutscene will take a long time.
Yeah. They have a whole potion now that you can skip, like, because for those of us who played it when it first came out, like, between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, it was a long time with a lot of, like, little patches, and there was a lot of story. There's a lot of story between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. A lot.
And the whole, I'm trying to remember all the towns' names now. What's the desert one looking one?
Alamigo or Ulda?
Ulda. Like, the whole political story of Ulda is crazy awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just such a great story. And I love Final Fantasy XIV. It is genuinely probably one of my favorite stories in any video game franchise. It really
Very
is.
good.
And, yeah. It's very, very cool. And one of the things that I super appreciated about Final Fantasy XIV is the fact that they failed at the video game, right?
Oh my god.
Like, the game...
Like, nobody talks about that.
Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn is the second version of the same game. They literally took down an MMO and rebuilt the MMO. Now, what I appreciate about it is they kept every ounce of lore from the first game. So, like, the final raids...
Which was an absolute shit show, by the way.
It was terrible. But, like, some of the endgame raids in the first version of the game are some of the ruins in the Realm Reborn, and it's in the it's in
like they wrote in all the lore from
from the previous
the
version, and that's crazy cool. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Oh, did you get your B thing? Your B?
I actually forgot. I got like sidetracked on like doing this, and I completely forgot to go check it. I'm awesome at this game. All right, let's go.
That sounds pretty Hermie-ish.
Let's go.
Bring your B ass over here, because I need to open up an inventory space. Stat.
My BS. Thank you.
That's a lot. That's dispensers, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
I appreciate you.
You want to get back into Final Fantasy? Haven't played since Final Fantasy X2. Ooh, wow, X2.
X2.
Not a great one, that. Yo, what's up, Chokma? How you doing?
Chokma,
I have to show you. I'm so proud of my mother. You'll appreciate this.
I know why you had caps. You were playing Tarkov, weren't you? Is B-Info a plugin for
RBAK.
what the hell
About
with
that?
it? Let's see.
You ready? You ready? Wood? I think I just killed 2 players. Want to see it again? Let's watch that again.
Let's watch that. Let's see that in an instant replay.
And they're both dead.
I don't see.
Now, do you think I got reported for cheating? I think I just killed 2 players. Everybody gets reported for cheating? I think I probably did too.
There's no...
Thumbs up on that shit. That was like... I looked at it in super slow-mo, Drachma. It's actually not a collateral. It's 2 bullets. I'm disappointed that wasn't a double barrel, though. Eon, it's already happened. I've already double barreled enough PMCs, all right? It's time for the full auto. I know. We looked back at it like 6 times. We had to double check, triple check. I was like, I think I got a collateral.
Double, quadruple, triple. Check your math.
But I bet I got reported for cheating on that. They lined right up for me. They really did.
They really did.
You reset your account. What? I was going to say why, but I'm going to go and look at you inquisitively and possibly with a little bit of disappointment and say, did you kill Santa a lot? Did you kill Santa, Drachma? You did, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Did you not kill Santa? No. So for those who don't know, there was a Christmas event that Santa Claus would go around, and he was like a hoglin, right? You throw gold, and they would trade items to you. You could throw items on the ground, and Santa would be like, "Here's some booze, here's some moonshine, here's some whiskey," and he'd give you all these presents. But if you killed him, yes, you could loot Santa. He didn't have that many things, but your reputation on what's called your scav rep was like hit super hard. By the way, the mod for searching the keybind menu is called controlling. In case you wanted to add that.
Oh my God, is this never ending?
Yeah, Santa kind of.
Is this never ending? Okay, so I got the bee info mod. It's just showing me honey level.
It's what the metadata has, though.
I know. I can do that with the mod I already had.
Santa is Uncle Possum. He kind of is, yeah. But it was a cool event, though. I had fun with it. I definitely never killed Santa Claus, right?
I think it's really weird, like when I look over at your screen and you're like, you know, Santa Claus over here, and I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, come take a.
It shows bee level when harvested. Oh, you mean you have to like. Okay. Why are you jumping on me? What are we doing?
Oh, to get all the info, you have to have the server on well, so it's not a client-side mod then. There you go.
Noted.
Raj put Santa Claus on the floor. I did not. I literally didn't. I have good karma. I did good things. I didn't kill Santa at all.
Good, Raj. Good.
All right. Do you need any other blocks for your thing?
I don't think so right now. Okay, 2 honey, 1 bees. Got it. So you're going back. I'm gonna.
So are you trying to pre-breed?
What do you mean pre-breed?
He's a friendly alcoholic.
Yeah, I want to put him in full.
You saw it happen in the Netherwart farm? All right, so you don't need my assistance at the moment.
No.
I'll give you the main, though, because you're doing the interesting farm tonight. I'm just I'm building blocks.
Something. That's for fucking sure. This one has 3 bees. Ready? Go. 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 Go.
When it comes to bees, do bees have bound hive? Is that now permanent? If they're bound to a hive, did they ever unbind to it?
I don't think so. This can't be the. I don't think I don't think it's permanent. No.
So they can change their.
I think they can, but I don't think they're likely to in this situation. There we go. Okay, we want that there. So we're gonna. No! Fuck, I don't have the. Fuck. I don't have anything in place! Get it! Go back in your hive!
They can rehive. Hermes' battle cry of bee breeding.
That's me freaking out. Ah, the bee Sometimes, like, noises just happen and I don't know what's going on with it.
You never been with the screamer, huh? Ah!
Okay, yeah. Why is there 2?
Having a little trouble with the lady eggs?
Yeah. Okay, you stay in there. You. Oh my god.
Hermie Warrior Princess with her netherite hoe.
Lies. My hoe is still diamond. I'll have you know, sir. I'll cry or what?
How was your first upgrade not the hoe? Battle cry or wild turkey? You decide. It's like a ghost show. Real or just an elaborate hoax?
Did you see it?
You decide.
You decide.
Did everybody comment on the short video today?
Oh, it was a short video, all right.
Oh, the short video? It was
Okay.
It was all about haunted redstone. Did you see it?
All right, glass. Let's at least Because we're going to have these many things. We're going to glass this.
She held up 4 fingers and said, I'm going to be this many tomorrow. To this day, I still don't know where she got those fingers.
Still trying to figure out where they came from.
Still trying to figure out where those fingers came from.
All right, these glasses obviously will move. Oh, fuck. I'm great at this, I promise you. Awesome at this game. Okay. Give me flour.
I'm scared of this song.
You didn't hear the whistle. Hey!
But
Hey!
where's her obvious lesbian companion snake? Oh, it's me. Am I?
All right.
I mean,
It's the thing,
obviously.
isn't it? It's the thing. I know it's the thing. There it is.
What's the thing?
Did it go? Did it go? It happened.
Buzzy, 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 bee, bee, bee.
All right. Did everybody just notice that it happened?
It did happen. Did it work?
Yeah.
Did
It
it
worked.
cereal?
It worked perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well done, Herms. Well done. She's losing it. She's.
You asked me if it's cereal, and I literally am harvesting honeycombs. So.
Do you find yourself sexually attracted to women? We all play Cast Raj. Do you not find yourself sexually attracted to women? I do, actually.
What cannot keep o
Can confirm.
What cannot keep o what cannot in 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 what cannot keep o what cannot in.
Thank you so much there, Mecca. In fact, they make me feel kind of funny, like when we used to climb the ropes in gym class.
Aw. Okay. Now the question the second. Where do I need to be to place this dispenser this way? This doesn't do anything, does it?
First day, Herms?
Yeah. Yeah. See this? What does Chad need to do to get Raj and Drag? Well,
Oh, a lot of money, actually. I don't know. You guys want to do another drag stream? Would that be is that something that you guys are interested in seeing?
drag drum stream?
Drag drum stream? Here's the thing, though, right? As cool as that is as a novelty thing, that's totally fine. I also kind of feel that, like, drummers in dresses aren't the weirdest thing. A bottle of Akintoshin? I would do a lot of things for a bottle of Akintoshin, Drachma. You'd already know it. What's up, Clouser? How you doing?
Hey, Clownzer. Nope. We are not far enough down. Therefore, are we unhoppering? Probably. Let's see if this works first. Yep. We're unhoppering.
Unhopper?
Build order. I've been told this is important by some guy I know who's good at redstone.
True. Doing good, eating some dinner. Is it prostitution if it's for alcohol?
What's the?
Not if we film it. Then we're just making a porno. That's all we got to do.
No,
it doesn't matter what you
no,
do and how
it's-
much you
it's
pay
not
for
even,
it.
It's not even porn. It's content then.
Right. We just got to film it. As long as we're filming
Then
it,
it's content.
then it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great. I love how my bees got out. I just started making turkey noises. Like sometimes, like I literally don't know what's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes I don't know.
You want pictures of me doing like in my underwear doing baby Brent. Oh, right?
No, let's not do that.
No.
That sounds
That's weird.
unattractive to me.
Yeah, that sounds kind of unattractive. But I think the point is not to do the sexy photo shoot. If we did the sexy photo shoot, it would be like, I think I would be like I don't know. I feel like firemen's outfits need to be in the sexy photo shoot for dude, right? Like you almost have to be like sexy fireman. That's pretty classic.
Like just the pants and suspenders and
right.
hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pants, suspenders, and hat. Firefighter outfit. That's up there. How, ladies? How much is that on the hot level?
Yeah, holding the hose, kind of like suggestively. That's pretty high on the hot level.
That's high on the hot level.
Other ladies weigh in. Ooh.
I made a clip somebody can sound. There you go.
Listen.
What?
This bee, I'm trying to like. Oh, this is where I need a carpet, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. 7 out of 10 if he's muscular. I think that there is a part of it that's like your preferred body type, right? Like I guess muscular is always classic, right? Like like 6-pack of abs. But if it was this there's everybody has like their own like thing that they're into, body types included, right?
Yeah.
And like if it was the same sort of thing with your preferred body type that you're like, yeah, all right.
3 Bs, let's go.
I think that could be just as hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A conference call for a job interview? Ugh.
Yeah, I had an interview today on Zoom. When I signed in, there was like 10 other candidates there. Who the fuck does that?
What is it, virtual waiting room? What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
right?
stupid.
That is so stupid.
We're going to have a group interview, and we're going to gauge your responses. What did he bid? Oh, $1.
it's like the price I'm sorry, Drachma. I hope we can make you laugh about it. That's fucking terrible.
That's almost dehumanizing in a way. Like, what the fuck?
It's like what do they call it when you have like a whole bunch of audition, like a cattle call? It's kind of like that, but for like a job interview.
No, but here's the thing. Why do that on Zoom? Like, that's. I broke a comparator. Oh shit! Where? Clip it.
You'll never know.
Unhallowed, please clip it.
You'll never know, Raj, because the server's restarting. Oh my god.
Oh, was it just for the lights? Was it one of the lights? Okay, I can fix that one. I think it's one.
Oh,
Hermie
me?
broke
Yeah,
one.
no, I probably did. The 900 people Zoom call people getting fired at once. That's right. That did happen.
I think if you're in a situation where you need to hire new people, I know that there's part of it in your mind. You go, I want to make this as easy as possible, get quick, get the hiree in there, and get done with it, right? I get that. Right?
Hiree.
It's easy if I just see everybody at the same time. Okay, I get that. All right, it's easy for your job, but can you at least at some level be like, how would I like to experience this as like, because you want to have somebody who is going to be loyal to the job. Oh yeah, it was a panic for a moment on Howard. You're good.
I got it. Though.
Nice, Herms. At some point, though, can you just like be like, humans don't like to do that, right? Like that's not.
Seriously, I just don't understand where.
Like you wouldn't like to do that. You wouldn't like to be inconvenienced in that way. You're in a lobby with the interview? What? I mean, what? All right, how the hell does that even work? And secondly, if I go even farther down the list, how are you getting an accurate representation of people in this environment, of your potential new employee?
All right, now that we're tested, you're getting carpeted. Go back in.
You
little fuckers.
I'm so confused of the thought process that even made this possible. Like, what? The only possible, like, even thought that crosses my mind that would make any semblance of any sense is that they were just like, it's easier for me. And that's it. There's no, this is the better interview process. A bunch of companies have got handouts from the government, and part of them of not having to pay that back is to have them to show they're hiring and they don't really want people.
I can see it. I can see it.
That's it.
I don't want to see it, but I can see it.
That's it. Fucking A. That's exactly it. Look, we interviewed 50 people today.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Now that we're not testing, I wanted to test that one to make sure that the thing worked. Now I'm gonna carpet them all up and we'll be fine. But probably to like to pick up the hives, you're probably right. I should probably do that at night. But where's our sense of adventure then? You know, where's our sense of adventure?
They don't care. They can just continue to bitch that people don't want to work.
Right, because then they, you know. Why can't I have 3 bees and 5 honey?
Oh, honey.
Right, they just have to like, shh. It's like in Train Spotting when they have to go on job interviews. It's like that.
50 people in 5 minutes with one interviewer, and that's all that they're caring about. That's.
I saw you click on their comparator. That's the correct thing to do.
The thing is, and this is what's really starting to more and more like make my brain hurt so much more. The amount of wasted time that is for just
so
a regulation, right? To get around bullshit, right? It wastes so many people's time. It wastes resources, company time, and it accomplishes literally nothing but to appease some sort of
ow, 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 ow. There's a campfire in that hole.
Hear me, second PSA of the day. Fire also hot.
What?
Fire burn.
What? We're doing great over here. We're fine.
Gaming the system when people need help.
Fire in the hole.
Here's the other thing, though, right? Who do you put the blame on? It's so easy to be like, this practice is bullshit, and I completely agree with that.
It is bullshit.
But
practice is absolutely 100% bullshit.
Here's also the other side of the argument. Do you say, oh, that person doing the interview's at fault? Because they might not be.
Just doing their fucking job.
They're like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. But you want to keep your job, do this, right?
Right.
Do the interview.
Absolutely.
Is it in that person's interest to be the person to be like, I'm not going to do that, right?
Right.
Or is it in that person's interest to be like, no, I want to keep my job, so I will do the stupid interview. So you can't really blame the interviewer, right? Do you blame...
the whole thing is a systemic problem.
Right, exactly. So it's hard...
Like everything is...
So it's easy for us
right
to be like, this is fucked, but then put the blame on... misfire the blame.
Oh, yeah, it's very easy to misfire the blame.
Right? Because it's the classic, what? Don't shoot the messenger, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of... Oh, right. It's going to patina. Patina. So if I make the blocks of copper, right? And then... Oh, then it goes straight to copper. Can you, what is it? Grindstone that?
Can we grindstone what?
Blocks of copper to the other one?
I don't know. Actually. I do not know this answer.
You mentioned about potentially patinaing one.
I was thinking about patinaing.
Some stairs or something, right?
Stairs.
I want to try to do the space around the water stuff here, because the exposed stone with no border is kind of starting to bug me a bit.
Understandable.
You ripped into an interview a couple weeks ago. He was 40 minutes late and started with, tell me about yourself, and I reply with, you got my resume? Yes, me. That's literally me since I was 16.
I get that too, because that's a pain in the ass.
So tell me about yourself. I like long walks on the beach with potential job interviewers.
Oh my god, that'd be really fun. I'd say that. Here you go, Drachma.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say.
What was that on?
Family Guy.
That's right.
Lazy interviewing, yeah.
Hugs are discouraged at the Beijing Winter Games, but condoms are handed out to athletes. You know what? Apparently at the Olympics, people be fucking, so they should have them.
How would you think that wouldn't happen? All right,
People
look.
be fucking.
Look,
Athletes
have you been to college? Have you been to college? Have you seen this place?
Oh, no! Oh, no, I didn't have a fire under that one. Oh, no. All my hard work on this, they're so mad at me. Oh, I'm sorry, I just wanted to harvest your honeycomb. I'm sorry. We get a noggin.
Did you get a noggin?
This one's gonna die. Not yet. I didn't hit it. Damn it! I didn't put fires under those.
Is that one gonna die too? Did you get a noggin?
I did not.
Oh my God, Snake, that is dark. That is really dark, dude. You know athletes be fucking, but still hilarious statement to say we discourage hugging.
I mean, true.
Because you also have to understand that that is kind of like college retreat for like young athletes, right? Like it really kind of is, right?
Absolutely.
And they're in the dormitory. Of course that's happening. Of course that's happening.
0 honey, 0 bees, rip.
You've hired well over 1,000 people since you were 18. I know how to interview. I can easily say about 80% of the interviews I've met with are doing it wrong, and the other 20% are just reading their corporate script. Yeah, for sure. The trick to doing an interview, to talk about like from the opposite perspective, morbid humor only works with necrophilia. No, it's just dark. I love it though. Trust me, I'm into dark humor. That's my jam. A lot of countries are boycotting the Olympics this time. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Corporate boycotting though. It's like not actually participating, but like not sending delegations or something.
Do you remember back in the day when like the Olympics were the only thing that was like brought the world together? Like we were fighting like major World War stuff. Necrophilia, no. Necromancy, yes. Very important distinction, friends.
No, I'm gun shy. No, I don't want to harvest the honeycomb. I'm a failed beekeeper.
Remember when people cared? Pepper's Farm remembers. True story though. If you guys are ever in a situation where you need to interview somebody for a job, as the interviewer, there are a lot of qualified candidates for a job. Your job as the interviewer is there's a lot of people that can do, but your job is to figure out who will do. And there are tricks to it, but that is your primary purpose, is to figure out which of the interview candidates will do the job. Not the ones that can, because there's a lot that can. Your eyes popped there? What happened?
I started to harvest a beehive to see how many bees were in it, and one popped out, and I was like, I'm gun shy now, you guys. Super fucking
I don't want to kill the bee.
See, the thing is, right now, there's a huge dichotomy between employers and employees. There's like a really big rift. I think people are starting to realize that for years that we've all been super underpaid.
I mean, I don't disagree with that at all.
So I think that a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a job. And
Can I ask the question though? Is that really anything new? I mean, if you think back to
I think that people are starting to realize it. I'm not saying it's new.
well, in the formations of unions and strikes and all that stuff, I think a lot of people were that was very on the forefront of their minds.
I think there's been a lot of anti-union propaganda.
Oh, there's definitely been a lot of anti-union propaganda.
And then I don't think that, you know, I think that whole like this generation's awakening is starting to be like, oh, well, I see why they fed us all the anti-union propaganda. I'm starting to see through the BS is what I'm saying.
All right, okay, I can get on board with that. Like this is not anything new, but this generation of working class
hasn't had to fight this war yet.
Right, and so it's now the time.
Exactly.
Okay.
I believe that's one of the things that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, it's essential workers. They're like, here's a pizza party. No. Fuck you, pay me. Like, all of those things. Yeah, there were deaths. I mean, this is a thing that like a lot of workers before us
have literally waged this war.
Right, literally waged this war. Such a creepy heartbeat. Why does the conduit have to have a heartbeat? Why?
Because it's alive, I mean, it's alive!
I know, but it's creepy.
It also goes...
Yeah, it like whispers things. It's like that...
It's telling
like
me.
The warped book or whatever from Thaumcraft.
Okay, hear me out.
It is an evil book.
Hear me out, Hermie. The part that's just around here, we're going to let patina.
Yes, okay, perfect. I was thinking that because it goes with the prismarine.
Right.
Yep.
So we'll let this part patina, but like the part that's surrounding it not. I already like that a lot better. That's looking a lot nicer.
Good to me. Where's a bee breeding friend?
You have your strainer and ladle ready for war.
Yep. Striking coal miners, they absolutely did.
Yeah, the coal workers were red bandanas. I don't know if it was Pennsylvania, but it was definitely East Coast.
It was West Virginia.
West Virginia, yeah.
I believe. At
one strike, they used aerial bombardment and mortars on striking coal miners. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's literal war.
I thought redneck was more of like a poor planter that couldn't afford slaves back in the day. I thought that was what that referred to.
Actually, that's the origination. Wasn't the coal miners? It got moved into the redneck from that. But it was what Hermie said. It's like you were somebody from the South, but you couldn't afford slaves, so you were just poor. So that's where it came from. So you had to work the fields yourself, the rednecks. Right. But it also became sort of, like a battle cry and a point of pride for a lot of people. Hell yeah! Wait, rednecks from Georgia? Now we have
I know.
Hold on.
Now we have like 5 or 6 different definitions.
Origination.
It's gonna. Wiki's gonna say it's all of these things. Did
mid-19th century from the idea of the back of the neck being sunburned from outdoor work. That's number 1. Rednecks, a brief history. Oh God. This seems dangerous, chat.
Probably is. Probably is. Yes, make me more bees so I can accidentally trigger them all off.
In America, the word redneck dates back to the 1800s. In different parts of the country at different times, its meaning has shifted over the course of nearly 200 years. It has stood for the following. So there's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Poor Southern whites, A name applied by the better class to the poor white inhabitants of the rural districts. A word used to denigrate
Yes.
white farmers with their party who supported populist reforms. White Presbyterians living in North Carolina specifically.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, that's really specific. Communists. Well, okay. There's a bunch of words there I'm not going to say. You can read them on the screen. You get the idea.
Got it.
White coal miners who belong to labor unions in West Virginia. Here, that's the one that you were talking about. West Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Western Pennsylvania, Southern Illinois, and Indiana. So a lot on the East Coast. Any white race, regardless of their class, position, or birthplace. Yeah, all right. So I guess it looks like it dates back to the 1800s.
Peckerwoods? Did it say that?
Don't see that.
Wait, I can't say that?
No.
Can I not say that? I'm sorry.
No,
Okay,
really.
okay,
You don't know the
sorry.
whole drama, but there's a lot. Don't even go
Okay.
quite near it.
Sorry. I didn't say anything.
This doesn't tell you a whole bunch of the actual origination of it, but I guess it's
I had no idea.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay,
Quickly.
moving on. Okay, I will trust all of you. Okay.
Kinda, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. My fault.
Anyway, so I guess it's all those things. I guess that was on there. The coal miners were definitely on the list of it. I think what Hermie mentioned before, which is a poor farmer that had to work their own fields, was considered a redneck because they had the redneck.
I think that was probably the earliest, but
It did say 1800s,
now
right?
it means more things, and that's what it is. Because language evolves.
Mm-hmm. I find it interesting. The one was like Presbyterian of North Carolina. That's very specific.
That's very specific.
Like really specific, isn't it?
Yes, very specific.
By the way, Herm, I don't know if you saw the time, but
Oh,
server restart is at midnight.
you're right.
So-
Well, we were discussing, and
We had
were
things, we had talks.
we were chatting and redstoning and being and
How goes the redstone stuff? It was sending
Good.
information. A person asked, said to another, "You can't be racist against a white guy." I'm like, "What does the definition of racism? Discrimination of race based? What does it say? Does it say what race?" Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't know if we should delve into that particular topic.
we're not going to jump into that one.
I
no.
don't think that's a good idea.
That's probably one that we want to avoid on Twitch.
Yeah.
All right, so your mascot was a Trojan, and you guys, the administration didn't like it and said, we will never pop at sporting events.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
I think they should be proud of
That's
you. I think they
awesome.
should be proud of your intelligent humor. Yeah, I don't think we should do this either. Okay, so we're all in agreement. We're not going to have this particular discussion.
Oh, no. We
We're
all
not
in
do-
agreement.
We're not doing it.
We're all in agreement.
We're not
bad
doing
place,
it.
right?
Yeah,
bad place.
Exactly.
We can talk about Trojan condoms and popping and chanting them at sporting events.
hilarious.
That's fantastic. You had the Hornet for yours. I was the lamest, most common one ever. We were the Wildcats.
Who are we?
The Wildcats.
Who are we gonna beat?
The Wildcats. That was our chant.
Well, we probably might have the second most popular one, which was the Eagles.
Right, yeah, Eagles pretty popular as well.
Yeah.
You're happy not to discuss that? We're good. We're all in agreement.
we're
moving right on. You're the
Oh,
Bulldogs?
Yeah, those are pretty
That's
popular
pretty common.
too.
Let's not forget about the Gamecocks, though.
Panthers,
That's,
Gamecocks.
Eagles and PA, never.
Why I never?
The East Coast version of Cougars? Wow.
No, it's Milwaukee. It's the University of Wisconsin Beavers.
Beaver Pride. We have beavers around here, too. We have some.
We used to have Beaver College.
We had Beaver College, yeah.
And now it's called Alvernia College.
Can you guess why? You're the Panthers in North Carolina. It's so boring and unoriginal.
That's pretty boring and unoriginal.
Panthers, yeah. If it's named after the local NFL team, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I was aware of the Ducks. I was unaware of the Beavers, Ian.
Beavers and the Ducks. There you go.
Push my button, Raj.
Of course. Oh, that's crazy.
Beavers and the Ducks. What do we have for colleges? Nittany Lions.
Nittany
Pittsburgh
Lions.
Panthers.
Yeah, the Lions, the
Pittsburgh
Panthers.
Temple Owls.
The Owls, that's right.
Who?
Oh, we hit the sub goal early today, guys. Thank you so much for that support.
Woo!
And if you notice, like we didn't talk about most of the stream tonight, which is awesome. I love being
it
shut
was
up.
Fantastic.
You shut us up early, guys. Appreciate that.
No, you shut up.
The park put vintage Trojan condoms in the general store window. The town is Bodie.
Vintage?
I don't know if I want any vintage condoms.
Vintage is not a thing we go for with condoms.
Isn't it just like a sheep in testing? Be like, put that over your dick. You're like, but it smells funny. You know?
You'd either use it for sex or
and
sausage.
the condom smells weird too.
Wash it once or twice.
Give a bit of the undercarriage of How's Your Father.
Let's go raid Jordan. He's doing a 12-hour stream. So.
All right, yeah, let's give Jordan some support for sure, guys.
Absolutely. Since we haven't been helping him dig.
Don't have dig guilt.
I have a little dig guilt.
Well, so does your dick. Hey, I wash my dick, Mecca. I'll have you know.
Well, this is a penis-shaped lamb skin. We can use it for sausage and/or sex. I know I had to say it again. It's just funny. He's doing a 12-hour stream. Rectangle objects is what the closed captioning said.
There you go.
I wash my dick, you know.
I wash my dick, you know.
Closed captioning.
Third PSA of the day, wash your dicks. All right. No one likes the stinky dicks down at the bar, let me tell you.
This is where the dicks hang out.
Ew. Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I'm going to make the mini rush be like, is that my alarm?
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a very fun stream. We had a blast. Red starting with Hermie today.
We only killed 3 bees and fell into the hole with a campfire 1 time. So.
And lava.
Twice. And once this morning.
It was a hot stream, guys. Hot stream. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sex, sexual orientation, your race, your country of origin, your state of mind, your state of birth, the kitchen appliance you identify most with, the color of your toenail polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, and of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. We love you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Looks like all the other places that we've been to today. Must we live